I'm so afraid that you'll run out of patience. Trust me, I know how it feels to be hopelessly waiting. Sometimes I don't know if I can even change, but I'm still trying. So I'm sorry that you might have to see I'm not flawless. I promise that I'm facing my problems. If I'm falling too fast, will you catch me? Will you catch me before I crash?
Got a monster inside of me, you better watch out. If your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me, and he gets cause real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score, never getting bored. Loves the blood and gold, always wanting more. Freedom from the source, they don't really listen until they feel it for their blood in. If you start shit, you be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped, you be chewed up and discarded.
And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. When there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. When there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
Wake up to the sound of thunder, like a whisper in my ear. Are you gonna wait forever? I can see the stars reflecting, the empty towers made of steel.
Welcome everybody to the VDC Grand Finals for Mythic. It is going to be a crazy series tonight as the number 1 ranked PN Orion take on the number 2 ranked LG Blue Lotus. It's going to be a best of 5 tonight, so lock in, get those dino chicken nuggies, whatever else you need to be able to stay and watch this incredible match tonight as the top tier bracket in VDC is facing off against each other today. I'm joined here in the booth with Pelly. Pelly, what do you got to say about these two teams?
I'm very excited to be able to cast these two teams today. Seeing the highest tier of play VDC has to offer, seeing them face off against each other tonight, it's going to be real exciting.
And Pelly, I don't know, have you ever played in a grand finals before, a best of 5?
I have played in one grand finals back in season 4. We got 3-0'd, but I did make it there.
You did make it, but take us through kind of what's going through your head as a player. I mean, you have the entire season going on. Again, the number 1 ranked team, the number 2 ranked team, these teams have dominated others throughout the season. But before grand finals, you're sitting at your computer, the game's about to start. What's going through your mind?
I try to keep my mind completely blank, honestly. For me, I try to just keep it as just another game in VDC, try to keep the nerves off of me, and it lets me play the best that I can.
And again, we're talking 5 games right here. So you see the bans immediately, Fracture and Lotus, both of those maps going away. What kind of maps are you expecting now here for these next 4 picks?
I've seen in VDC, Bind has been very popular with a lot of teams. I think Split has been very popular as well. I wouldn't be surprised if they're the first 2 taken off. I think maybe we also get an early pick Lotus. Teams seem to really favor Lotus as well. So I'm expecting those 3 to probably go out first.
All right. Well, I mean, going back to the question of you having experience here playing in a grand finals.
Yep.
Were there any jitters or anything like that? Like, did being with your team that you've played with all season help, or like mentally, how do you handle that?
I mean, mentally it was a bit rough because I was subbing for the team like the whole entire year, and I got subbed in for finals as well, so it was a little bit scary. But I played with them long enough. We knew each other well, and we were able to play off each other. I didn't have much jitters. I was able to keep myself calm, but there are definitely nerves that play in, and I expect people to have nerves.
And how, like, take us through also how important this is. I mean, you've dedicated so much time during the season playing this. Like, how much are these teams wanting to walk away with this victory tonight?
When I was playing, it was #1 priority was to get the victory. It is such a huge deal. You know, go down in the history books in the server forever, get your name, get the trophy next to your name as well. A little bit of bragging rights for yourself too. I think it's a huge deal.
And, you know, again, is this something that is sort of, I know it's Valorant and people have lives outside of this, but is this something that you really only think of like day of, or when it's time to actually play, or is it like the days leading up to it? Kind of take us through your thought process there.
I think of it days leading up to it because I want to get prepared for the match beforehand. If I only think about a day of, I don't feel as prepared. So a couple days going into the match, I think about what I'm going to be doing, who I'll probably be playing, you know, go and check my lineups or setups on each map that I think we're going to be playing just to make sure I'm in shape.
And how much like observing, or I guess scouting for the other team do you end up doing here? Did you study the other team, or do you expect these teams to watch each other's VODs, or what's the preparation look like?
I think preparation, especially for grand finals, should be heavy. I've seen teams with like spreadsheets of everyone's map score, all the agents they've played, the normal comps that they play onto each map. So a lot of prep is going to be able to come into this.
So it looks like LG Blue Lotus going to end up picking Bind right here. That pick actually took quite some time to come in, but now PN Orion going to be on the pick. What do you think about Bind as our first map here?
Again, like I said, people in VDC seem to be a very big fan of Bind. It's one of the OG maps, so a lot of experience coming in. Definitely, most likely, the map that most people have played on the longest. So, understandable first pick here from Lightguard, and then Pearl being picked up second for the side of PN.
I know Bind a pretty defensive map. What do you think about this Pearl pick here?
I think Pearl's a bit defensive sided as well, in my opinion. I know some people don't agree. They like the attacker half more, but I prefer the defense on Pearl. I think it's a little bit easier to play, but that may be some Sentinel bias coming out of me.
You're a Sentinel player. I mean, yeah, Pearl is certainly one of those maps where, I mean, just even Cypher players love that one. I know, being tucked in the corner on defense with the Odin. Yeah. All right, so we got 2 more picks left before the decider. What do you think Blue Lotus goes with right here?
And I'm expecting Lotus to be picked out here for the third map. A lot of teams love this map. I think Abyss...
Lotus is banned.
Lotus is banned. Oh no. My prediction's gone horrible.
I helped you so you can change your prediction in time.
I'm probably expecting Split then. It's Split or Haven. I think Abyss is going to be the decider. I don't think anyone's super comfortable on Abyss. It is the newest map out of all the options that we have. I'm expecting it to lead it to a game 5 if we get there.
You're saying if the decider is Abyss, you think this goes all 5 games?
I'm saying the decider will be Abyss. Yeah.
Have you watched any of these teams play throughout the season?
I've watched a game or two. I have not been able to tune in a lot, but I've seen some VODs. Yeah.
Anything of note to say, or any players that might stand out, or just team wise, do you have a favorite going into this?
I think it's hard not to root for Light Garden going into this for me personally. I've seen what they've been able to do on their maps. They've looked very solid. And I mean, I think technically here, they do have draft advantage. You know, they get to pick their two
There's Abyss
earlier in. Haven.
Well, if you're going Light Garden, then I guess you got to go PN. Then we gotta balance it out, right?
Balance it out.
And you're going for the underdog, the number 2 ranked LG team. And
I love an underdog story.
We do love an underdog story, but I'm hoping this goes all 5 games and we get the overtime record. For just an insane series. Do you think it'll be close? I mean, I know you've seen these teams play before. Do you think they're close in skill?
I think it'll be close. Yeah, I think at least each team will get a map. 3-1, 3-2. I don't think we'll see a 3-0 tonight.
All right, we're now picking sides, so it's going to be Orion starting on defense on Bind. LG going to be starting on defense on Pearl. Do you give any advantage there for the Bind starting on defense pick? You start on the stronger side?
It depends on, if the teams were comfortable with it. I assume they are picking it because they are more comfortable on defense. You'll get the guaranteed 12 rounds. And I think it'll be really interesting how they form comps around what side they pick first. Because I do think, if you are defending first, you're able to play a double sentinel style a lot more effectively than if you're on attack, and we'll see if they lean into that with their defense half pick first. All teams picking defense.
Yeah, all teams picking defense so far.
Both.
You think it'll be? But Haven attack is the stronger side to start on, so wondering if that'll be an attack first pick out of LG.
We may see it swap, but no, we don't. Defense still reigns supreme.
As John Madden, a famous NFL commentator, said, defense wins championships. So we are having every single team pick defense. So
every single map defense was picked.
They do not planted the spike.
I'm expecting defense for each half then to be very solid for both teams then. If defense, they pick it each time.
We got our picks in right here, and it seems like we're about ready to start, I believe. I don't know. Production, do you think we go into a break here, or do you think we're getting going into agent select? All right, looks like we're going to get started really soon. So again, maps picked so far going to be on Bind first. Pearl number 2. Abyss going to be the 3rd. Haven going to be the 4th map. And then Split will be the deciding map 5 if we end up going there. Fracture and Lotus both were banned. And again, we are almost ready to go. All right, so Bind, first map. What agents are we expecting here?
I'm interested. I've been watching a bit of Bangkok so far. I'm interested if any team will forego the Sentinel like we've seen and just play that Viper as their anchor, or if we will have a Sentinel. Deadlock, very strong on this map, although it's not that common of an agent to play. More traditionally see a Cypher, maybe a Vise, but I'm looking to see if they drop that Sentinel and go for the double smokes. Looking for the Bram, the Viper.
Double smokes on Bind versus double. You think double duelist? We might be seeing that as well.
If we're looking double duelist, it would be the Raze Jet. Very easy to take control of sites with that duo, and if you are playing into no Sentinels, pretty hard to stop them. So if one team has the read on that team comp of going double smokes, you could see a double duelist come out in response. It depends on what they thought in their prep.
All right, well, here we go to Agent Select, and immediately getting Parkzilla locking in on the Raze. Maybe see what's that new agent, Tejo? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yep.
I've never seen Tejo play before, but what's your opinion on Tejo? Would it be a smart pick on Bind?
I think Taeho is great on every single map. I think Taeho is insane. There's
pretty cool glasses.
Stall you can have with his, I believe, salvos. I just call them the nades. But so much stall you can have on the plant with your nades and your ultimate. It is sort of disgusting.
All right, so we got a duelist locked in from Parkzilla on the Raze. Chig going to be going on the Cypher.
Ooh.
And ISO, double duelist. I called it. But double initiator going to be going out of PN Orion right here. Are you a bigger fan of the double initiator or double duelist here on Bind?
That's a hard question. Honestly.
I mean, you get trade-offs, I know, but I mean, yeah, what's your opinion?
I think I like double initiator a little bit more here, because especially if you're hitting B on Bind, you can throw that KO Molly back into sight, normally where you throw the Raze nade, and it can sort of, I think, help you take a little bit more with the double initiator than this double duelist will for getting space.
All right, well, we are locked in. All 10 players have an agent. And we have ourselves a game. Game number 1 in the mythical Valorant. I said mythical. In the Mythic Grand Finals. Sounds a little bit cooler. Mythic Grand Finals. Best of 5 going to start now. Game 1 on Bind. And it is PN Orion taking on LG Blue Lotus. Game 1 coming up. And Pelly, how excited are you right now?
I am excited. I'm a prospect player, so it's always really fun to watch the highest tier compete, see what I can learn from them. Hoping to see more of that tonight. We'll see if they go into their playbooks immediately for the first round in their pistol. Getting some armor, some normal ghosts come out. Brick looking pretty standard. No frenzies being bought just yet.
And it looks like it's going to be an A-site selection here. LG Blue Lotus gonna be starting off on the attacker side. PN Orion on defense. And in 3 seconds, we are officially getting started at VDC Grand Finals game number 1. It's gonna start off by them playing slow, using the Sky Dog to come on out. Parkzilla gonna be the one to go on the attack. As Trejo spots and Parkzilla self-deletes right there with a grenade. Did take a little damage from Taeho as Teo's able to get the kill, and now the Brim and KO both pick up ones as well, so just down to the ISO in a 1v5 and a flawless start to the game for PN Orion.
Yep, perfect defense for Orion. Absolutely absorbed the pressure from Parkzilla on the Raze and made them die to their own bombs. Tried to take space on the map into U-Haul, but was unable to find it, got countered by the Taeho util, and no choice but to go down to their own nade there.
Unfortunate for them is that they just at their feet ended up doing the final damage needed. So an early flawless victory for Orion on defense here, which is arguably the easier side to start on Bind as Sky dodges the Marshall shot from the Jet.
We're going to see all 5 people stacked up here for Blue Lotus on their save round. Probably going to try to find an fast execute, but one already down.
Now the KO able to take out the ISO right there. Is Brimstone going to be dodging a flash? As KO coming around for the smoke and able to get the kill onto the Cypher. And now another one. 3 kills right there for the KO to start off this round. Maybe going for the ace no longer. As a 4K for KO. Lighting him up and knocking him down. 2-0 for PN Orion.
Expected outcome there. They drop 1 gun, but I mean, if you're not too mad about that, have great economy coming into this next round. Good guns against the buy of Blue Lotus as well. Still have a couple of Bulldogs in hand. Buying an Outlaw actually up here on the Jet. So looking to punish this light armor buy coming out from Blue Lotus.
In Mythic Division Grand Finals, this is the highest rank that VDC does. I believe it's just Diamond and up pretty much, but a lot of Ascendant and Immortal players obviously. As the Jet trying to spot out somebody right here with the Outlaw does. and goes down, hits the Cypher in the foot. Cypher 10 HP, but able to get the kill. Is now ISO able to get the kill on the Jack. On Devise, and able to get the KO as well. Double kill, spraying into the smoke, trying to continue it as the spike plant finally going to go down. They basically have tripled their team kills just in this round. And round number 3 as Tejo maybe going to come around the corner. The aggressive push here out of LG as they pick up the kill and a headshot there for the ISO. Flawless victory for them now, as that is the second flawless in just 3 rounds.
You can drop a 4K, so can I. ISO coming online, and more importantly, gives them the ult this round too. You know, they're able to find that pick on B long onto the outlaw player, and just flooded right after that, knowing that they had space, knowing that the Cypher was down. Or sorry, knowing that the Jet was down. See how they execute this round with that very early ISO ult in their back pocket.
It's ISO versus KO right now. The ISO 4 kills for their team. KO 5. They lead the way in the scoreboard, and the ISO ult going to get used. It's going to be on the ISO and KO, the 2 top performing players. The battle going to break out, and the ISO wins it with the headshot. There's now going to be 2 players on site. It's going to be the Jet able to pick up a kill onto the Rays. So now going to be down to a 4v4 flank, slowly coming around from Teo. Just actually kind of stopping any rotation.
Yeah,
the ISO
buying them information back there. They know they're stuck in A right now with Tejo on this deep flank.
Vise just took a lot of damage right there. Vise is down to, I think, 10 HP getting shot. Yep. As now... Ooh, look at... Oh, the Brimstone moves out of the way as the Tejo continues to push up from behind. They think that they might have rotated, but they should know. I mean, they have somebody watching, and now the Brimstone able to spot them out. So will they push up aggressively? Going to use the Brimstone Stimmy to come on line, and using a lot of util to come take sight. Tejo going to continue to push up on the flank here as they need to get the spike down. 30 seconds to go as the blind going to go up, but it's not going to be able to hit anybody. And the Cypher cam just trying to get info, but they don't have much. They don't know where this Jet is, I believe. They don't know where the Tejo is. It's the Brimstone going to kill, and so is the Sky. Fight going to continue to come out as the Sky able to get another one. Tejo behind in a 1v2, trying to get one. Shot through the box, able to get the kill, headshot, and gets the other one. Wall bang, headshot, 3K, and a clutch. Tejo gets it 3-1. Orion.
Great flank by the Tejo that round. That round is so much harder with their I'm forgetting the character name. The knife thrower.
The knife thrower, that is KO.
Yeah, knife thrower, that's KO. The KO being picked off, that's your flashes down. The only flash you have left on that team is on the Vise, and you can't throw it around like KO can. So great round coming out.
Why did they name the new agent Teo if they already have one named KO? You can see how that's a little confusing.
They're making it hard for me.
KO Teo. As we get started in round number 5-0, and the KO going to be pushed off a little bit right there. Misses the shot as ISO able to pick up one. The blind goes out for the KO, but is able to pick off one and avoids a lot of damage right there. As now we're already in a 4v4.
So we're all going to come out, buy them so much information. No, everyone is stacked up on this.
Everyone's right next to each other as the KO picks up another kill. That is their 7th in the game so far. Close range judge going to be playing at lamps right there. The Sky Ult going to get used, and the blind going to go as the Teo is able to take him out with the headshot. That judge will not be able to do anything from that distance, and the Brimmy kills the other one. As now
Last player standing.
just one remaining spike planted. The Rays in a 1v3. Here they come together. The Rays only gets one as KO gets their 8th kill of the game, and it is going to be 4-1 now. PN Orion go up by 3.
Orion having a great start to this half of the map. I'm expecting a timeout coming out here from Blue Lotus. You know, just try to take their time, recoup their losses, make plans on what to do next. Sort of buying up right now. 3 sheriffs in the hand, have a phantom and a Bucky going into this round. We saw a shotgun being used by the Brimstone last round. Holding on to it again, going into the same spot on their save.
All right, round number 6 getting going right here. So far, only one round for LG Blue Lotus, but everybody finally has a kill in this game, as it's still the KO that leads for Orion with 8 kills, 2 deaths and 3 assists, and the ISO 6-4-1 right now, as they look to go take Hookah here on Bind. 3 players going to be stacking on A. Numbers advantage for the attacking team here. They might push off. Yeah, using a lot. Just stop by just a couple of the thorns.
And with these lighter weapons, you want to take these closer angles. So they want to try to keep control of this area of the map here, but starting to default back into their spawn now.
All right, here we go. So all 10 players still left alive. I always say if all 10 are left alive with less than a minute left, we're in for some chaos. There's now 45 seconds to go. Holding their ground, Orion haven't given up anything here on outside of Hookah yet, but the Rays might be the first to exit just to share if it's a save round. That's why they're playing so fragile right now. So conservative. Is the Skydog able to get one? Here comes the Rays from above. No, the Brimstone able to take out the kill. And now it's going to be the Vise playing in the smoke right here. Spots one, but the Bucky able to get the shot. And now it's going to be down to a 4v3. Trying to get Spike on site. It's finally exiting guarded, but the Teo goes down. Big pick right there, but the Jet can be on the flank. And the Brimstone going to get used. Clear on site as the Jet able to get one with the Outlaw. And now going to be down to a 2v2. There's another one. Bang! Gets a second kill, and the KO cleans it up. 5-1. Orion go up by 4.
We really saw the time crunch play a factor in that round. That Brim ult gets dropped with 10 seconds left, denies the plant, and from there, you have to hope to find the kills on worse guns to just try to take that round. Not able to come out from the side of LG.
So what's going on right now? What do you like? What's Orion doing right, and what does Blue Lotus need to change?
Orion has been great at just absorbing the pressure on these takes. They won that fight on B in a 3v5. They had 2 people hard anchoring A, and we're just able to absorb all the pressure. I think it comes out from using that util early to try and take space, but we're denied by the Thorns. We want to try to bait out that Vise utility before you get into that execute.
Here we go, round number 7. 3 ults going to be available. It's the ISO ult for LG, and it is the KO and Tejo ult. And the Jet goes down. ISO able to pick up a kill and be able to get a lot of ground off that, as now the Vise as well. So 2 quick picks right there in favor of LG, as they're going to be able to plant the spike. I believe this is only the second time they've been able to do it. And here we go, the 1v1. It's ISO versus Brim. ISO coming around the corner, loses the fight. Brimstone able to get the headshot there. And now a 3v4, making it a little easier as Teo is actually able to even it out from the Hookah position from behind. Clock ticking right here. Brimstone ult available. That's why they're playing very safe. Except for this Raze here, pushing up, trying to get a pick, gets one, and the spray transfer able to get 2. The KO gonna go down, as now Teo gonna go onto site, taps it, trying to find where anybody is. Might just go save here, and that will be what happens. It's gonna be a spike blow, and it is LG who get their second round. As the sky goes down, and the fight, there it is. The Vandal will usually win that one. 5-2 your score.
And we saw again, we have a lot of hard anchoring from the side of Orion right now. They hear util or steps being on the map, but they're not hard rotating to it immediately. And we saw Blue Lotus take advantage of it that round with their execute. 2 people just left on site, and those 2 people fall immediately.
All right, round number 8 coming up. Just a 3-round difference between these 2 teams, and we are so far still seeing the ISO versus KO. The KO going to be 9-3-3. The ISO 7 kills, 6 deaths, and 3 assists here. So there's a missed op shot from the Jet, escaping with just 45 HP remaining, as now the Rays going to be able to ult, and coming, searching to find out where anybody is, and able to take out the KO. Top frag going to be down, as now the ISO going to pick up a kill as well into the Brimstone, pushing into Lamps. And Spike is all the way over at B site, by the way. It is a long way to go over to A, as it'll make its way on over there for the plant. Jet still on site with an op. The smoke is blocking the shot as spike planted, 40 seconds on the clock. 3 players remaining here for PN, 4 going to be here for LG.
Now you're stuck retaking with an op. It's going to be big if they find a shot, but really hard to flood in with it, and it immediately gets taken down.
Now the op out of play now is Eyes pushing up. There's Teo getting to the spray transfer successful. 14 HP remaining. And vulnerable. You really just have to tickle him right now in order to get the kill. And there's a judge, I believe, right behind him on the hunt, but doesn't matter. 4K for the ISO this round. 11 kills in the game. It's 5-3.
Another amazing round from the ISO. Really putting them in the map for map 1. Able to take 3 rounds to their 5. Keeping themselves in the game. And now, Orion on a bit of a weak bye. Sheriffs and Classics just coming out for them. I'd probably expect a gamble stack, and it looks like they are. 4 players over towards A right now, leaving the Vise alone on B. See if they decide to push out with their worst guns and try to take space on their save.
Now only a 2-round difference. That's the beauty of, I would say, I'm not going to say, I will say, getting stomped early on as you can easily come back in the game. I mean, down 5-1 at one point, and look how quickly they've made it 5-3. So started off a little rusty, but have started to come back. And they're even on the more difficult side, only down 2 rounds. The KO going to use the flash, but not going to push off out of it. And here comes the ISO, the MVP of the game so far. He would pick up 1 kill on the Brimstone and a 2nd kill. Trying to go for a 3rd here, but pushes off as the Sky comes around from the corner, trying to get it. The ISO ult now going to get used. 1v1 ISO versus Tejo. And just a classic, not going to do much there. As just 1 remains, it's a 11 HP Jet with just a Stinger. And I believe they know where they are right now. And there's 1 kill. Goes down 5-4, 1 round difference.
And they're starting to get a read on the defense for the side of PN. We're seeing that KO throw their knife in a cubby, a short area at the start of every single round, and they've read into that now, getting used to their default. We need to see a pivot here from the side of Orion. Maybe throw the KO onto B, throw a knife into Hookah instead. Just stop sending him default and knifing that start of the round every single time.
We go round number 10. Only 1 round separates these teams. That's the ISO again. 14 kills. Has just taken over this game as of late. KO's fallen off a little bit as the Teo up to 10 now. Double digits for them.
Teo's
Sky gonna push up.
Sky out for dog there.
Not to look for anybody. Kill on across the map there. The Brimstone able to take out the Cypher, and the ISO trades it out. 15 for them in 9 rounds. As they teleport on over to A site. Every single player there for LG going to be going on to A. But look at this positioning from the Jet. Jet going to be behind enemy lines as the op shot. Bang! Able to get the kill, but misses that shot. Jet looking for a 2nd one. Misses another one, but the KO with the blind successful, gets the headshot. Now gonna be down to a 3v2 as ISO gets a kill with the classic onto the Vise. They're trying to hold their ground here. They only have to look one way as this is where all of PN is. As they get both kills and a quick kill from the KO. And now a 1v1 as the Sky gets it. And we're tied in this game.
Yeah, had the advantage coming into the site, but just didn't play it together. Got a little bit disconnected when it came to taking it back. And we saw LG able to capitalize on it, 1 in the 3v2. And that's a big round for them, evening it out now 5-5. And this makes Orion broke again. Have to save so they're able to buy in their last round.
Yeah, we were looking at this game and it just seemed like you could maybe predict in the first 6 rounds here when it was 5-1, like, okay, this is going to 3 games and that's it. But look at how quickly LG has turned things around, made it in their favor. As there's a kill from the MVP right now. 18 in this game in just 10 rounds. You would say they're smurfing, but it's the highest rates division at VDC. As the Rays able to get a kill onto the Jets, and not going to be a 3v4, as Teo is able to trade it on out. Trying to put some utility down to stop the retake, as now there's a pick there. So now just 2 players remain. Here comes the KO, but no, the Odin wins the fight. Now just down to a Brimstone, who's able to get one close by and does do a lot of damage there, but surely not going to save this Stinger.
Trying to reset their position. Gets mollied off, and I think here you just try to dive for the spike, maybe find one on your way out, but I don't think you're getting the defuse in this situation.
There you go. And spraying a little extra to make sure the body's dead. How does that make you feel as a player when somebody does that to you?
I don't really mind it, honestly. It doesn't affect me. I know some people get a little bit mad about it. If someone sprays my body, I think it's sort of funny. I laugh a little bit, just let it pass me by.
All right, one more round left in this half. It's a 1-round difference here. Every single player only has a maximum of 4 assists, except for the Sky with 12.
Wow.
So I've been doing a great job. Doing my quick math, that is more assists than the entire, out of just the Sky player on LG than the entire Orion team combined right now in 11 rounds. As here comes the ISO onto site, the Ray's going to be dropping down, but blinded. The Vi's able to get the kill. Searching for another one here, but not going to be able to find one as they go further back. The Brimstone going to go down and going to be able to take on the Jet, but the Brimstone could go on the other side. Do a lot of damage onto the other Brimstone. Down to 70 HP as now the Vi's able to get the kill onto the site. For the fight going to continue to break out. It's 4v3 as the ISO takes out the KO. Now down to a 3v3. Last round of the first half. This one's going to be a big one as ISO able to get another pick right there. Looking for the Vi's and able to get the headshot. And now going to be just down to Teo, but they know where they are off the teleport.
This is how we
3v1.
Gonna use the ult. Ult won't do much there. Teo, 1v3. This is Mythic. Anything can happen here.
Has the salvos online, has the stun nade as well.
Spots the ISO, needs to kill them. That's the headshot there. That's one down. Checking the corner, but no, the Odin set up perfectly. 5-7 now as LG goes up by 2. And there you have it, the teabag on the dead body. Now, does that make you feel different than shooting the body?
Really? I'm very carefree.
Okay. I mean, you probably had some teammates that may have felt a little bit from that, but 5-7, we had Orion start this game off. They were up 5-1, now down 7-5 off of 6 round wins in a row for LG. What did they change there in their strategy that was successful for them, outside of just the ISO just popping off with 21 kills?
I mean, I think they figured out that they're having hard anchors. We saw in that last round too. We heard the wall go off, a bunch of ults get dropped, but Tejo was still hard anchoring on that A side. I think they realized they don't have all their players here whenever we exec. They're not rotating fast. I think they took advantage of that later into the half.
It's gonna be a big round right here, as the Rays able to get 2 kills right away, but the Jet able to trade it out. So now gonna be down to a quick 3v3, and that spike is already planted. Minute 23 left on the clock, and the spike was already down. As the Brimstone drops down, so now a 2v3 here. Damage onto the Jet. Jet 1 HP right now.
Last player standing.
As the KO is able to get the kill, now just down to the Sky, and the KO yet again. 13 kills for them, makes it a 1-round difference.
And we saw LG had a play there in mind, sent the dog through the teleporter towards showers and tried to get a stun and pushed out off of it. Got 2 kills. Parkzilla finding it. Good play from them. But round secured ultimately.
And what is this ISO player doing correctly to be able to get 21 kills in this game right now?
Besides just clicking heads?
Yeah. Do you think it's just clicking heads?
No, they've been finding their space, at least in attack half on the entry, finding their timings, and of course, I don't think they lost a single duel in their ult either.
Lucky up close, bang, bang, but nothing there, but they're able to trade out two right there, as the pistol's doing the work right there for LG. They quickly make it a 4v3. The Brimstone going to be quite low here, as the ISO looking to get some kills. Maybe exiting this smoke. Trejo not gonna check behind him. Goes down as the Rays able to get the kill, but now the Vine's able to get 1-2. Spray transfer successful. TP gonna be going on over to B site. Oh, but look at the timing. But gonna be able to hear the sky. And there's the classic kill. Now I'm gonna pick up a gun. And the heal gonna go down onto the Rays. So spike planted. 1v2 for this Brimstone here. Bulldog in hand. 9 kills for them so far in this game. Grand finals. This is where champions are made in these types of situations. Can the Brimstone tie things up, or will we get another 2-round lead for LG? As here they come.
Use both flashes.
Here they come onto site here. Waiting for the tap. There it is. Going for the hold. The Brimstone coming off. Spots gets the kill. Gonna be down to a 1v1 now as the molly goes off. Did it hit the Rays, or is it on the spike? But doesn't matter as the Brimstone gets the headshot, the clutch, and we're tied in this one.
Great clutch by Frog in the 1v2 off site. Able to find both shots, but a lot of damage dealt to the economy of Orion. Now, you know, they bought up in that last round only to able to save over 1 Bulldog, so this buy looking a little bit off-putting, you know. Have a couple of guns, but a couple of sheriffs as well. Not exactly the strongest attack.
I think we're going to be in for a good series. I mean, first game already 7-7 as we get into the later half of it. As I saw immediate pick onto Tejo across the map. They pushed out of hookah right there and able to get that big pick. 23 kills for the ISO now in just 14 rounds. Insane numbers in a grand final nonetheless.
Just sent out the pop flash with Sky, ISO, playing off of it and able to find the kill and puts it into an early 5v4. Now lurking up in B, trying to see if he can find anyone else.
ISO looking, gets another headshot there, and then goes down. The Brimstone able to trade it out. I mean, I feel like that's worth killing 2 players when you kill this ISO right now.
I think it's definitely worth.
As the Sky waits to throw the blind, does, exits, gets the headshot while moving. What a thrilling kill from Sky, able to get that headshot and get out without taking much damage. Now a 2v4. Wonder if they're going to rotate, but Brimstone set up for this. Oh, this will be timed right here. Set up it perfectly here, but goes down immediately. The Vi's able to get the headshot, so they're going to be able to take A site for free. Nobody's going to be over.
They're going to be pinched. They have TPs behind them. 2 of them TP, and Cypher's coming out.
16 seconds to go. Will they get it down in time? It looks like yes. 2 going to be in showers, 1 going to be above. There's the immediate kill. They don't know where the Vice is, but now they do because they're dead. It's going to be now 8-7 as LG retakes the lead.
Once your teammate goes down there, you're put in the 3v1. You know one's in heaven, 2 took the teleporter. You just have to swing out and take the fight, and it just doesn't go their way that round. Light Garden going up to 8 now, 8-7. ISO 24 kills, got 2 that round. Just adding on to the total for them.
We're leapfrogging this lead right here as now goes back to LG. 14 assists now for the Sky. The assist numbers have been getting back up for Orion, so no longer having more than the entire, that Sky having more than the entire rest of the team combined. But even the Brimstone with 8 assists, I mean, they're just playing great as a team for LG here. I mean, do you think that that's what's been the difference of them being able to come back?
I think it definitely helps. You know, every Sky Flash has found value this map. The pop flash is buying info or letting them push off of it. See an immediate rotate here on defense off the sound. Just going to be 5-stack in this A and playing the contact.
Here we go, round number 15. The Raise grenade going to land, do a bit of damage. As that spike gets planted, all 10 players can be left alive in this one. As Ice going to be playing above, that is the person to look at for this round. As now the KO down below. The Jet playing in lamps. The blind gonna go out. Here comes the raise of the old death from above, but no, ended up going down before. As now the Sky able to kill on the Jet. Now it's gonna be a Brimstone as well. The trade out. Just 2 players gonna be remaining here for PN. As the Vise comes out, drops. Just Brim 1v4 and not gonna be able to clutch it up there. The team ace, everybody getting the kill on LG as they go up by 2.
You were just talking about if that teamwork was playing a big part in them taking back this lead, and we see a team ace immediately come out, everyone just playing with each other on that retake. I mean, perfect teamwork in that round.
There's now 3 players with double-digit kills on both sides, but again, I'm not sick of calling them out for their amazing performance so far, but 25 kills in a grand final match, and it's not even over yet. Potential to drop a 30 bomb. As all sheriffs here out of PN Orion.
They're defaulting on this too, with their sheriffs. Throwing in a little bit different of a look. Been mostly aggressive stacking up with each other, but throwing in a little bit of a default here.
The Sky Dog trying to get some information. Does get a little bit, but only spots where 2 of the players were. They got 3 stacked on A side on defense for LG. Can still playing this slow, methodical, walking around.
My ult's ready.
The Brimstone does get their ult off the orb, but it's going to be all 10 players still alive here with 50 seconds to go. They don't need to make a move quite yet, but it's getting to that point where they got to commit to A side. It looks like that's going to be B. As the Brimstone brings the spike, gonna go back over to A side. ISO did rotate over to B, so that was a successful bait there. As 2 rounds separate these teams, a big one here
30 seconds left
for LG. Is a grenade not going to get much, just trying to clear any trips, but the Brimstone going to go down. The Ray's going to be exiting, taking a little bit of damage, trapped on both sides, as Vi's able to get a headshot with the Sheriff. Now the Jet going to be able to miss a shot as the Sky's able to trade it out, but there's Vi's and KO both getting kills, as the Cypher gets one as well. Spike Pluck going to be able to go down, as it's now down to a 2v3. 3 players going to be trying to defend this position. They were able to pick up 1 Phantom as the Cypher ult goes, gets used, spots one in the corner, wins the fight. Now Cypher looking for more blood. Again, picks that gun off a dead body, already using it. Still just a Phantom, gets 1 and the KO with the 3K clutch, makes it 8-9.
Great pop flash out of that smoke and finds the spray transfer after as well, clutching up that round for them. That's a big well, it didn't count, but that's a big thrifty round for him there. You know, got the clutch instead of the thrifty, but still didn't buy much coming into that round, and that'll definitely help their economy coming in.
That's the downfall of when you do buy a gun versus a team that saves, of when you have people playing up aggressively on defense, that you get picked off, give up that gun. So able to pick up the Phantom and get those kills, those 3 kills. There's now a 1 round difference just when you thought it was LG with a streak. It has been Orion that has won 3 out of the last 5.
Taking some slow contact and shower, just want to pick up the orb.
I mean, it just feels like Orion's just controlling the pace right now, which is what you want to do in a game like Valorant.
LG hasn't really pushed out much, finds the spray through the smoke on the
Well, that's big. I mean, they got it on the KO from the ISO, yeah. I mean, taking out the top frag right there.
And again, I said this on defense, that takes out your flashes too. No more easy value for your flashes. Vi's pretty restricted to where they can throw them. You know, can attach them to a wall, but besides that, not much else you can do. And I think it really slow down the attack.
1 round difference still. 1 player down for Orion.
30 seconds
Big pick
left.
there from the ISO. I would say has gone a little quiet, which is weird to say for somebody that's 26-14 in this game, as the Sky able to get a kill across the map onto the Teo.
I think that seals this round. I think you just call a save here. Maybe
They're
try
gonna
to
push
find-
up. No.
10
Spike
seconds
is
left.
stuck here. Oh, the ice is just gonna come around and spray.
Yeah, they know it.
Just barely missing the position. And gets it. I said the ISO was going quiet and picks up a double kill this round. It's gonna be 8-10 now. Just 3 more needed for LG.
Been trying to find the save on that last round, but 3 go down. 2 carry their guns over. Gonna buy up another Phantom, but their buy is a little bit mismatched. 3 Phantoms and 2 pistols coming into this round so far. We'll see if they change it up to try and, match their eco a little bit more. Looks like they're actually just full forcing here from the side of Orion coming into this round.
Minus the Brimstone, who's just got a Sheriff. Yeah,
That's all they can force.
3 Phantoms, a Vandal, and a Sheriff. Versus 2 Odins right here.
Ooh, double Odin coming out. I'm a big
Double
fan
Odin.
of Odin. I know people do not like this weapon. I'm a big fan of it, especially when you run 2. Some chokes just feel impossible to get through.
There's the ISO picking up 1 kill with it, looking for more, but the Sky able to get it. And looking for more, but the Raze picks 1 up. The Odin continues to spray. There's another kill for the ISO, who's coming on up into the smoke, but dies immediately. There goes the flawless round, but doesn't matter as the Brimstone kills the other one. 11-8 now.
Remember what I
Wow.
said 10 seconds ago, that the double Odin makes it feel impossible to just get through some chokeholds?
Yep.
We saw
Just
it
put a
immediately.
smoke down and spray.
Smoke down, spray out, and finding a lot of kills through the smoke as well, keeping the double Odins coming into this round. Now, Orion down 11-8. Light
Because you're-
taking full advantage of this defensive side right now.
You're looking at the current MVP of this game right now. 29 kills out of the ISO, 7 assists.
Smoke's down. Didn't beat
The
you
next
down.
place, 12 kills on their team. As they just need 2 more to win this one. There's the Teo. The Brimstone going to get used as well. The Spike going to be able to get planted, but it's the ISO with the double kill right there. Looking for another one. Triple kill to start off this round. Potential ace as the Odin gets picked back up. Vizolt ends. Here it goes, the 4K. And the ace for ISO in Grand Finals.
ISO finds all 5. One of them was the pistol as
Match
well.
point.
Who says the Odin's a crutch? Takes him out with the classic for the 3rd kill, finds 2 more with the Odin after, and now that's up to 34 kills and only 1 round away for the win for Blue Lotus. The question is right now for Orion in this map, how do you shut down this ISO?
The answer is, who knows? 34 kills in this game. The glaze just keeps getting glazier, as it is. 1 round needed. And there's the ISO with 2 right off the bat. 36 kills, 3 kills. What an MVP level performance right there, minus that ult. As now, for the win, yes, the Sky with 2. And LG Blue Lotus take game number 1.
Clearly a designed play there, all 5 stacking up in hookah, pop flash out, and just sprays them down with the Odin. That'll secure them the map 13-8. First map being taken. ISO ending. Average combat score of 530, more than double of the KO.
In 10 first bloods in 21 rounds. I mean, basically almost half the rounds, the first blood. And from that ISO. Outside of the ISO, what went right there for LG and what does Orion need to change for next game?
I think LG got into their playbook a little bit. They clearly had some set plays that they had planned coming into this map. They were able to pull them out, get round victories off of them, and I think they're playing more as a cohesive unit right now. I mean, you can say, well, ISO dropped, 34. How much of a unit are they really playing? But everyone else definitely contributed to that match as well.
All right, well, that wraps up game 1 there. Again, this is a best of 5 grand final match for Mythic and Valorant Draft Circuit BDC. We're going to take a little bit of break after this game. We'll be back for game number 2 in just a moment.
I see you lie. Take me away from me, beyond the stratosphere. when you tear up my horizon. I've been used to breathing darkness. The hunger never disappears. Cause the memories have turned to ashes. Oh, still floating but I won't surrender to the tide inside of me. Drowning in the endless silence, but I'm who I'm meant to be. I see your light. Take me away from me. Beyond the stratosphere, I'm burning up. You got me falling free into eternity.
that healing, sinking in this feeling. Will you be that time, giving me the signs of life? Making you are clear, but you're gonna leave me in the deep.
We are back in Valorant Draft Circuit Mythic Grand Finals. Game 1 was a doozy, going on over to, what was it, Orion, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Pelly, but I believe it was Orion that won that one. It was Blue Lotus that won. I was incorrect. Blue Lotus winning game 1 in this Mythic Grand Final over on Bind there. Just a great comeback. Now we're going to be on Pearl for game number 2. Pelly, can you do a little bit of a recap for what happened game 1 right there?
You know, Light Garden on their map pick, able to find it 13-7. Struggled a little bit early, but able to get their footing later into the half, especially when they swapped sides. Played well as a team. Of course, the ISO highlight, dropping 34 kills in that first map. See what they can do on the second map here. Looking at Electron, that was the ISO in the last match. Right now, hovering over that deadlock.
And take us through this Pearl map. What kind of agents should we expect here?
I did not expect deadlock at all. Deadlock is pretty uncommon, I think, on Pearl. You see a lot of the Vice right now, with that wall on B long, just so deadly. You see a little bit of Cypher mixed in normally. I'm excited about this deadlock, though. I think that looks pretty standard.
All 10 players going to be locked in right here. Do you give any team an advantage here out of agent select for their team comp?
I'm thinking this Yoru can take over the game. Yoru is so annoying to play against as the Vise. You just throw your clone, the wall will get triggered, and all of a sudden, you're out of utility. And it's just so much harder to play as Vise after that happens. So, if Saw gets a big map, I think it's favoring them.
No Cypher on this map and no Harbor. I mean, would you say that those two agents have pretty much fallen out of the meta on Pearl, or is that surprising for you?
Harbor's been faded out for a while. We used to see Harbor Viper run on here, during last year. Now, mostly seeing Astra on this map. The Cosmic Divide just providing so much util on this A and B site. Cuts off so many angles and makes playing for post plants so much easier. Right now, 4 setting up outside of B long on the attack half.
And we are going to game 2 right here. Blue Lotus won game 1. Remember, this is a best of 5. So first team to win 3 maps going to be crowned your Grand Finals Mythic champions of the season. And starting this off slowly, going to be Orion on the attacking side of Pearl. Koryu gonna miss that first shot right there. Sog using the decoy too.
Decoy hits the wall. You can jump this wall.
Exit out of there, but no! Chig able to get the kill. Chig looking for another one, but it's gonna be the Vise able to also pick off one. As now Chig a second kill. So now just 2 players remain. Make it 1.
Down B.
As the chamber pistol so strong, able to do a lot of damage there, but the flank can be coming around from behind. Only 1 bullet going to be left here. Make it none. Gets the double headshot, but no kill. Electron So strong last game, able to get a 1 kill in this round, and it's a quick 1-0 for Blue Lotus.
I know it's not the highlight of the round, but I think it's very interesting. They're using the Vise Wall trigger as a bait. They trigger it with the Yoru clone and then try to jump up over it. But, I mean, pressure instantly taken back from Blue Lotus. They knew you can jump that wall, and they were paying attention to it, too. I just found that play very interesting. I haven't seen that done at all.
As we go into round number 2, my name is M to the Michael. We're here with Pelly and observing and running production Nuclear Cats over on the booth, doing all that great camera work you've been seeing so far as we are in round 2. And a lot of buys here for Blue Lotus.
Trigger that wall again. This time not going to push off of it. It's going to let it go up.
Oh, Chig, the headshot, able to take out the chamber. An Electron as well. Jackson going down. So now a quick 5v3 in favor of LG. As 2 of the players have got defense here, but the Sova is able to take out Electron. So now a quick 3v4, making it a little bit more even, but down to very small amounts of health as Froggy waits here. Fade Eye going down. Not spotting much. Froggy gets a kill right before dying. But bang, the Outlaw gets a kill. And now Frog coming up. But no, nothing.
Yep.
As it's 2-0.
Throws out the dog, gets the blind, and pretty easy for them to find it there. Getting their bonus, or not bonus, but their force round after pretty easily. Coming into this round, we're seeing an Odin bot up from the deadlock on this defense. Outlaw still in hands, and we do have 2 light armors bot right now. Switched over to 1. But that Outlaw can find some damage if it finds the chamber.
A little bit of spin the bottle action going down right here. It looks like the bear got selected, so congratulations to the bear. As I just realized that there's a player named Froggy and Frog in this game, and they're both playing Astra. It's interesting.
I think they're mind controlled to play Astra.
Or they just like frogs. Big fans of frogs. As Sog, who rhymes with frog, is going to be the closest one to A site, but the Vi's going to slow things down. And Froggy just sitting on the lily pad waiting. The Yoru clone going to go out. Somehow doesn't get blinded. I feel like was looking right at it. But Froggy gets the kill. But Frog able to trade him out. Ribbit as Jerillium able to get the trade there. Is now down to a 4v3. Sova, Chamber, and Vise both remaining here for the attacking team as they're getting... Well, they were going to get pinched, but Chig decided to go back mid. 30 seconds. They really don't have time to rotate, I feel.
Especially with Fade controlling this art. Gonna throw the eye over too.
Yep, they're gonna be committed to A now.
Hear it, and they can't commit to it. Fade now just gonna walk back. Gonna play the flank on this execute.
Here we go, Jackson pushing up. The Silva Gauge gonna be going on the spike plant. Well, we get a wall bang here. No, 1 player remaining. Gets the spike plant down. Good for the econ. And gets a kill, but Electron gets their 4th in this game. It's a quick 3-0 for LG here in game number 2.
Bonus converted from LG, and it's not looking good for Orion coming into this map. They elected to, or sorry, PN elected to start, or wow, give me a second. LG chose to start defense, and we're seeing it pay off right now. 3-0 immediately. Their economy is great. Op already being broken out for Parkzilla.
As 3-0, Chig, Electron, and Jerillium are combined right now. What is that? 12 and 3. 12 kills, 3 deaths. As Jackson and Sog both looking for their first kills in this game as we enter round number 4. It's going to be a mid play here and a light buy round for some of the players on Orion as they just look for something here. Parkzilla using the op on Jet. Great for B. Not so much for A as Chig's able to kill onto Sog. The Vise wall goes and gets used. And they're just, again, they kind of just feel lost, or I mean, trapped, I could say is probably the better word, is this positioning out of Blue Lotus, especially after getting picks, just so strong. Like, they have nowhere to go. I mean, the Deadlock's got mid. I mean, the Fade's there as well. The Jet Op watching B long. They're going to try to go on A site. It's going to be Gage leading the charge. 3 seconds still darts. But they're not going to wait for it. Jackson coming around the corner. Does get the kill. Good. Another kill for Jackson. That's 2.
Stingers in the close range are deadly, and they take the up-close fights. Now going to have a 3v3 in this post plant. And, well, make it a 2v3, and they have to retake with the op.
Potential ace here for Jackson. 3 kills in this round. Gets shot through the box. As the flank coming around from the Jet. Has an op. As there's the op kill.
One enemy remaining.
And there's Jackson with their 4th of the game. 1 needed for the ace. It's against the op. Spots the Jet and an ace for Jackson. Had 0 kills leading up to this round. Gets 5 there, and it's 3-1.
Huge round for Jackson, dropping all 5. You love to see that from your Sentinel player. Absolutely locking down the site. Now, coming into this round, the op was stolen over, and it is in the hands of that chamber now. But, Econ still fine for Light Garden. They're still buying into this round. You know, 1 pistol, but I expect them to buy up a little bit more than that. Oh, maybe not. Sort of a half buy coming in here.
Sog still looking for their first as we are round number 5, and it is Chig leading the way with 6 kills, Jackson with 5. Nikoru with an up. Doesn't know that Chig is behind this wall. Chig, I don't think, knows Nikoru's there either.
Question is, do one of them get antsy and push it out and walk?
And spotted Chig with the body shot. Bang, bang, able to get the kill. Now a 4v5. Favor of LG. Able to take out the Sentinel.
Able to take out the op as well, and it's picked up over, given to Parkzilla. So now they were just coming into this round with a pistol. All of a sudden, has the op.
Slow round right here. 45 seconds to go. Still no spike plant. Still nobody even on A side. Look at that setup on A. I mean, they have everything set up on there.
Yep.
Only one little deadlock thing on B, but there's no way they get over there in time, especially with the Fade and the Jet both watching flank there.
We've seen PN default to A for most of these rounds, and LG's getting the read on it. 2 people on the flank right now, just waiting for the execute. Going back to their spawn just in case a B hit comes out, but I don't think they're expecting it, especially with all this util coming in now.
Roggy goes down, 12 seconds to go. Spike needs to get onto site now.
They're walled off.
Oh, and they just don't get the ult from the deadlock out of the vibes, but Chig's able to take out Frog. Close up, Chig looking for another one. The 3K for Chig, but cleaned up by Gage there. Now down to a 3v2. Gage gets 1, traded out, as now Sog from behind for their first kill, still looking for it. Sog gets 1. Sog for the clutch, but Electron holding it down. Electron with the defuse.
Pros don't fake. We see the stick come out and it wins them the round. Waiting for the swing, but the swing never came, and now 4-1 to the side of Light Garden.
I feel like that was just great positioning there from Jerillium, because Jerillium right next to the spike started swinging around right when that was tapped by Electron. I know it wasn't tapped, but right when it was starting to get held. So I think Sog thought that Jerillium was the one that tapped the spike, not knowing that Electron was also there. So great play from those 2.
I didn't think about that, actually. That's a bit of mind games coming in.
That's the only thing I can think about for why they wouldn't go check to see if it was still being diffused. So just good team play there from LG, and they're up 4-1 right now off the close round of Fuse. As Chig now leads the way, 9 kills in 5 rounds. And Nikoru able to get an op shot onto Chig. Speaking of Chig, dead. That's the Glaze curse right there. As Parkzilla is able to pick up a kill, trades that one out.
And again, defaulting over to this A. And again, the read from Light Garden. slowly pushing out the rest of the map, making sure the only place they can be in right now is A.
And Sog exits. Bang! The shorty gets the kill.
Now your guns are gone.
The shorty's still able to be used.
You are divided.
Drillium looking for anything right here. Drillium coming around. Gets one, gets two. Actually, it was Electron that got that last one. As now Sog, 76 HP. They spot where Sog is. Sog able to pick up that kill. 23 seconds now. Where's the teleport? Oh, Drillium's back there. Gets the kill, but doesn't check next. Parkzilla doesn't get it. 10 seconds to go. Needs to plant this spike, but Parkzilla with the 3K makes it a 5-1 game.
Very close round, but Light Garden still pulling it out. And we saw Astra's ult come down that round for the side of Orion, but everyone was playing on site. The ult had no value. They thought they were playing up in art and they would be able to take the site for free, but 3 people just hard anchoring inside.
5-1. LG
Again,
up 4.
Defaulting towards this A. They seem to be doing this every single round. Think they need to switch it up. It hasn't been working for them so far. Sending the chamber back out B long, just trying to find a pick.
It looks like they are going to go A site. Sog leads the way. Sog now up to 5-5 after starting 0-4 this game. So started to play pretty well. Right now it's the Chig show. 9 kills. Last time I said that, Chig died right away. So the Glaze curse.
Didn't die.
Will it be?
Lived a little bit longer.
We'll see right here. It's like the Madden curse, but in Valorant. As Chig, this fight continues. Chig's still alive. Still alive. I mean, this fight's still breaking out. This is like the longest I've seen 2 groups just not give up ground, just back and forth firing at each other.
No one wants to commit, but there's 30 seconds left. You have to make a move.
Oh, they're going B. Will they get there? I mean, they will get just right there in time. They have to kill this deadlock. Oh, they're going to go through mid.
And there's
Deadlock's got a good flank. 20 seconds, yep.
Oh, that wall.
Oh, the wall. 17. They got to get past this wall. They do get past Drillium. This frog did put down a smoke. Drillium able to pick up 1. Now they're coming down, going for the spike plant. 5 seconds to go. They're just going to get it off in time. No, they're able to get the kills. The late rotate coming to bite them in the butt as it's 6-1 for LG.
Just ran out of time. That fight in art lasting for so long, and nothing gained off of it that Orion just forced to run through mid with 20 seconds left in the round. And Fate ult coming out, cutting out all of their sound. Puts them in such a horrible position, and LG easily takes that round. Both teams full buying up into this one. We have another gun round. Oh, look at the bear on the scooter.
The little bear on the scooter? What's that one in the corner right there behind the planter box?
It's a bunny.
That bunny looks very depressed. Yeah, we're on timeout. That bunny is a joke I wanted to make, but I don't think I can make it in this league, so I won't say it. So 6-1 now as Blue Lotus gonna be up by 5. As Chig, 10 kills so far in this game.
We see the
top frag
now
for Gage, 6 kills.
Default now out here for Orion. Still having a little bit of A pressure, but leaving the spike in their spawn right now, just waiting for a push out, but Light Garden not doing it this round, not receiving the normal pressure that they have in A, and say, we're not going to push up now. I think something's going on.
Well, and they're doing the Counter-Strike strategy of leaving the bomb down, but looks like they're Device is going to go ahead and pick that up as they
going back towards A.
Looks like it's going to be A, but look at the 4 stack right. I mean, LG is just playing this like chess right now. They are just in the right spots at the right time. As Parkzilla dodges the dart by going to the smoke. Engage. Great positioning right there with the gun. takes out Electron. And again, look, the drone not going to clear that back corner. They have no idea Park is back there right now.
Spike planted.
And there's a kill from Park. Park, another one. Still alive. And
Frog has run off-site, just trying to play their util.
up at the chamber. Pushing up now. Parkzilla has turned this round around. It's Park. Coming on up. Gets the kill. 3K for Parkzilla as Chig's gonna go on the defuse. Parkzilla going up for the kill. But the Astra util. They gotta get back on the spike now. Frog coming around. 27 HP. Gets Parkzilla. Chig gets the kill. Will it be enough time? It's gonna be a close one, but that will blow. 6-2. PN wins their second round.
Good stall there from Frog. Choosing to play off-site, using the suck to deny the half, and that wins them the round there. Now, 6-2. Still not the best for Orion. And still, I think, just completely ignoring this B side so far on attack.
That is now a cat. This has just become an animal stream, I feel. We've just been seeing all the animals around Pearl. Nuclear Cats can really find where all these random hidden objects are. So I'm excited to see where all the rest of them are. As he's like challenge accepted. As 4-round difference between these two teams. LG still in the lead. Drilliam gets the kill onto Sog. Nikoru gets Chig. It has quickly turned into a 4v4.
Both teams find the pick, but Sog going down on that Yoru for the attack, definitely going to stifle how fast you can exec on a site now. Who's your entry on this team if it's not Yoru? Are you going to send in the chamber?
Yeah, chamber entry, that's the new meta. Just pull that chamber pistol out and go crazy, Rambo style.
If you get a headshot, it could work.
I would like to see Frog and or Froggy get back in this game. Maybe leapfrog a couple other teammates on the scoreboard. Sorry, I just kind of was just having to make that joke. But we are...
I'll let it pass.
30 seconds away. They have not leapfrogged each other as they're both bottom fragging. But anyways, or should I say bottom frogging? Okay, that's the last one. All right, 25 seconds to go as Froggy hold things down. The Sova looking to get a pick right here with the ults. Does get one. Froggy goes down as now they go into sight. 12 seconds to go. Frog going for the plant. Gets taken down by Parkzilla. Traded out. Now down to a 2v0. As PN, 2 players survive with no health, pretty much. 6-3.
Low on the time, but not low on their aim. Finding all the headshots they need to take the site for themselves. 3 of them drop, but 2 of them stay alive. Look, more hidden items.
It's a penguin and a teddy bear. I'm here for the in-between rounds for... Okay, there's 2 cups. Is this lore? Is that the cups? Oh, we're inside the cup now.
I can't put down the cup.
There you go. 3-round difference now. Parkzilla pushing away. It's a save round here for LG as they've got 3 sheriffs, a marshal, and a Bucky.
Half of this map just does not exist for PN. The B side of the
A. Yeah, I don't think they've gone B once, have they? Besides, like on a rotate.
They've defaulted chamber there, trying to get a pick, but
Sog jumping Bucky, put him in Captain America as Frog is able to pick up 2 kills, almost a third, but Frog able to trade it out. Ribbon. As now it's going to be down to a 3v2.
Last player standing.
Making a 1v3 as Chig's able to get the Marshall shot. Save round looking good right here for LG. 1 HP to K is Chig, 3K, and the thrifty round win.
Finds the DK, just pushes off of it in the 3v1. Gonna be a clean round for Light Garden. Bringing it up to 7-3, and just a reminder, they chose defense, and it's working out well for them. Taking 7 rounds immediately on this Pearl.
Nuclear Cats did not find us an animal this in between rounds. I'm pretty upset, but 7 immediately goes into
There's still
reserve.
5 seconds.
Challenge accepted. Where is it? There's got to be something on the rock over there. There you go.
Yeah.
There's a teddy bear fishing, and there's the sardine. This game is 7-3. Trust me, you missed nothing on the map. As Saw gonna push up.
I'd argue you missed something because now they're not defaulting towards A, going mid.
That's true.
Like a B split now.
How could our production miss that? As we are trying to see, I mean, B and Orion really just trying to see if they can get some momentum back. They did win 2 rounds out of the last 3, but now they're already saving again. As Electron able to get the kill onto Sog. 7-6 now in this game as Decoru is able to take out Chig. The deadlock ult not gonna land. That's the second time now it's whiffed. As Gage goes for the spike plant, Electron able to get the kill. Parkzilla stops the plant, and now it's just Frog. Frog saying, oh no. Able to get 1 kill there with the classic, but Parkzilla gets the final one. 8-3 now.
Last round.
It gets
before
walled
the
off
switch.
at the end of the round, and coming into this last round, LG have 4 ults. The only ult they don't have is Deadlock. On the other side, only the Astra ult in play. Frog has that one for them, so I'm looking for. I'm predicting, very bold prediction here. I think LG wins this round. No, I think they pop maybe 4 ults and take it.
You see Pearl, one of the most beautiful maps in Valorant. I would actually argue to say the most beautiful map in Valorant. I actually do like the look of Sunset a lot though, but nothing like an underwater city. As again, 8-3, this is, I want to say, a must-win round here. I'm going to start using that must-win round this early on. 9-3 versus 8-4. As the Fade ults pushing them away, they did finally decide to go B.
Let's play.
It looks like we'll rotate on over to A site.
Orb picked up, and they have to be careful. Jump peek in this. Chamber
Oh
has
my
a pop.
gosh.
They go down.
Electron, 2 headshots. And double tapping like Zombieland, making sure it's dead. As it's down to a 5v3. Is the Jet going to go ahead and use their ult? We do have a Vise ult available, and both Astros, both Frogs, have their ults available.
You're looking for the pivot if you're Orion, but 3 people are already around this A site on the defense. Going to try to sending in a TP, maybe a clone with it as well, but now
30
that tells
seconds
them we
left.
got people here.
And here we go. Orion coming to take side, but Electron 3, 4, 1 away from an ace. Will we get our second ace of the match right here? Electron trying to spot out where Froggy is, or Frog. But Froggy ends up spotting them out. 9-3 now as we swap sides.
Switching sides.
And
9-3 in that first half.
9-3 in the first half. And what would you say? I mean, as we swap sides right here, what do they got to do to change things, Orion, to get back in this game?
I mean, we were talking about how it seems like most teams or these teams more comfortable on the defense. Not a lot of ways to take out the util on this attack side. So hopefully able to play off that util for them, able to find some round wins. Again,
As we get going.
we saw it from Orion, we're seeing it from Lotus now, defaulting over to this A site.
Pushing up onto A. They're doing it really quickly. I mean, we saw Orion going slow all last half. I don't think they really pushed around quickly. I mean, that is very difficult to do on this map, especially when you're going against Sentinels, but
Here.
now looking to rotate.
Now they're trying to clear out their flank.
Good Electron
Without the
off.
Orion mid, there are going to be 4 people swinging.
Sog with 1, Sog with 2. Finally goes down. Chica like the kill. I don't
Over there.
know if Jackson saw Electron walk by. No, did not. Would be looking down there. Is Jackson be thinking of Chanel now going to stay back as Frog comes to help still. Gage over on A site.
Letting sound.
Here we go.
Walk.
Electron comes around, but the immediate headshot from Frog is 30 seconds to go as Jackson gets a kill onto Chig. 1v3 now for Froggy, 6, 8, and 7 in this game. Against the top frag and 2 bottom frags of Orion. Surely will not save a ghost. Just gonna maybe try to get this spike planted for the econ. Line goes out. Stays alive, pushes into the smoke, and there's Jackson getting another kill. Jackson's 7-11 in this game as it's now 9-4. As finally Orion went around after losing 3 in a row.
That's a big round to win for Orion. If you lose that pistol, chances are you would lose the next round after and you would be down 11-3. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Taking this round, hopefully, taking this next one on their buy up against the save from the side of LG. Take a little break in the cafe.
What's diet milk? Did you see that diet milk?
Diet milk?
Go back, Nuclear. Back to the counter. No, the other counter. Right, there's diet milk.
Diet milk.
I didn't know that was a thing.
What do you think's in diet? What do you think makes the milk diet?
Flash trap destroyed.
I don't know.
Have the spike.
Just I guess milk has sugar in it naturally, right? So lactose. So I guess they take out the lactose. So lactose intolerant milk, which would just be, is that just almond milk? I guess. I don't know. I feel like that theory is actually what it is, but 9-4. I'd get some hot cocoa.
Throwing out the wall. Triggers the wall as well, and now they're just gonna wait for this one to go down. Not too worried about pushing out. Trying to find a little bit of a rat angle on this repush if they choose to go for it.
Jackson waiting in the corner, able to pick up one. Jackson not able to get another as Chig's able to get the kill with the Sheriff down to 56 HP. Gage looking for a kill with the Ares. Bang, able to get the wall shot. Is now Jerillion plants a spike. Oh my, the Outlaw missing. As there's the chamber, Decoru, John Wick in it, but not able to get the second kill. As Froggy, last one remaining here.
All they have is a bucket.
Froggy spotted, I think. Yep. And Sog's able to get the easy kill. 9-5. We were counting out Orion for a little bit, but it looks like
Team Ace.
they've started a little bit of streak. Won 4 out of the last 7. As we get going into round number 15.
Everyone contributes there. Everyone getting a kill, getting into the team ace. Not often you see an Ares being broken out, but does find value in that round, and they're carrying it over to this next one. Still in the hands of that Sova. Of course, buying up for LG on this round. Everyone has a Phantom or a Vandal. Outlaw in play on this chamber. 2 light armors. So if this chamber finds a shot on either the Astra or the Deadlock, that is a 1-tap kill.
There you go, round 15. Now they're going to be on A side. Again, we've seen slow pushes so far on both sides. We finally see our first fast one. And yes, we will. Parkzilla going to be taking space. Using the dash as Gage be back below with an Ares. Gage looking to get some damage done with this, but goes down. Jerillion able to get it. So now going to be down to a 4v5. We finally up the tempo here. Will Blue Lotus be able to hold things down? The Deadlock Util slowing down Orion here.
They're trying to play this lurk in through art to try and re-clear, but it's taking a while just walking up, and the Deadlock is watching it too.
Electron gonna lose that fight. Sog able to get the Sheriff kill. That was a big one. Now looking able to get a 2-position flank here as Parkzilla's able to kill on the Frog. Now the clone gets shot as Sog picks up their second. And here comes the Fatal. They're going to be going on the defuse right here. Actually going to be going back off because the Vise util. Now going on it. It's tapped. This clock ticking. It's going fast as Sog gets 3K, but it's going to be a round win here as everybody dies. Blue Lotus gets 10 rounds now.
That ult from Chig over the top on the site just completely shuts down the defuse. Every single sound cue was taken out, and now you're panicked to do anything. You can't stick the defuse anymore because you don't know if they're walking into the smoke, waiting to push you out, ready to throw util out. Just a bunch of questions in the head, and the round for them was dead. I'm a poet. I don't even know it.
Can rhyme anytime. Particular cats, no animals. For a guy with cats in his name. Surprised he didn't find one. His Sog's able to get 2 kills right there to start things out. Parkzilla able to trade it out.
Down.
As Froggy gets one with the Bucky. So now a 3v3. One's game right here.
Side of Orion here. Of course, Drillium stuck on the Sheriff. Some jump peaks coming out. Sheriff shot won't hit. But now you know there's players belong. That's going to call over the rotate.
Is Parkzilla going to push out through the smoke? Looking to get the spike plant. Drillium on it. Going to be uninterrupted. There it is. Parkzilla pushing into the Vise util. Does get the kill. I thought Jackson got them for a second. Parkzilla able to get it. So now going to be down to a 2v2. Is Gage trying to find out where they went? The bang! Froggy able to get it. And now Gage be coming around the corner, the other side. Froggy not going to be looking over here at the Parkzilla going to be on the other side as well. Do they know Gage wrapped around? Gage coming around, doesn't spot Parkzilla, who gets the 3K thrifty round win. Big round right there as it's 11-5. Blue Lotus.
That's going to take the wind out of the sails of Orion. Coming into that round, having superior guns, but Blue Lotus able to find their mark in that round. Got some plays with the Bucky in the smokes, and then off of that, able to swap over to the op. Able now taking it to 11-5. Only 2 more rounds needed, and we're going to have to see a hot streak from Orion.
Is that a giant whale in the background? Sorry. A giant whale. It went away. But I also just realized that there's like an ocean inside of this city that's in an ocean. Reminds me of SpongeBob. Reminds me of SpongeBob with the Blue Lagoon. As Sog's able to kill onto Drillium.
Sog finding a lot of picks on this half.
Sog 16 kills in this game. Remember when I said was bottom fragging, was 0-4 to start this game, got an ace to make it 5-4, now 16-13, leading the way for Orion, but it's been the Chig show, and Parkzilla has started to come online too. 16 kills, only 7 deaths in 16 rounds. That's nobody with double-digit assists. Blue Lotus just celebrating early for the win, perhaps, of game 2. Look at they just need 2 more rounds.
Chamber has full knowledge of where they are. They're going to be pushing back out into the chamber. Guns are taken away. Question is, do they check this angle? Creeping up for it.
Corey's waiting here. Chamber pistol misses. Froggy's able to get the kill. They're actually going to go back to B.
Yeah, they're going
I like that a lot. Because look at the 3-man rotate over to A site. So now Sog 30 HP trapped here from the deadlock util. Parkzilla gets the kill. As Chig's able to plant the spike.
Just a great call to go and re-hit B after they pick that chamber off on the flank. And now post-plant 2v4. We'll see what PN can do.
Parkzilla gets the headshot, and Electron gets the last one. 12-5, match point here for LG Blue Lotus. They just need 1 more to take game number 2 and go up 2-0 in this grand final series.
PN need to chain in. If I'm correct in math, which I'm normally not, 7 rounds to keep this game. So if, this round is huge, they will be bought up for it. See what they can do as we play a little bit of soccer over here.
Who got the worm or the squirrel team?
I say the worm.
I think the worm wins it too. It is totally a metaphor that's up to everyone's imagination. As we are 12-5. Blue Lotus needs 1 to win it. Can they do it? Electrons able to get the kill onto Sog. Top frag down there for Orion.
My territory, my rules.
As the deadlock ult missing yet again, but Jackson able to get a 2K right there. So now a 3v2 in favor of Orion. The Sova is, I believe, 10 HP. Yeah, Jackson now going to be down to half.
They're stuck in those shears.
They push up, and there's a kill from Froggy there using the Vise ult. Spike planted, 40 seconds on the clock. They planted it for long. No smokes available here for Orion. What a beautiful ult there from Astra.
You have no way to clear this as well. No flashes.
But they
All
do.
you have is that Sova drone. Or
They
Sova
do
dart.
spot with the dart. Froggy waiting to hear footsteps here. That's when you know they're going to push out.
Last player.
Froggy gets killed, not traded out as Terillium goes down and Orion keeps it alive. 12-6. They need 6 more now to tie this game up.
Such
Go
a
to
difficult
overtime.
position to play from, but that wall a little bit misplaced. They were able to poke their heads around it without fully peeking the B-long angle. And off of that, able to swing together and find some kills. Keeping themselves alive so far. 12-6 now, need 6 more. But their economy's not great. We have a Bulldog and a Spectre coming out right now. Jackson with the Bulldog, Frog
Need a
with
drop.
the Spectre. Able to find a Phantom, but you know, with the Bulldog online, it's still a good gun, but you know, not the top tier guns that everyone normally uses.
Here we go. Could this be the last round for Blue Lotus to go up to series point for grand finals? Or will PN Orion do the unthinkable and be able to come back as Sog gets a kill but traded out? So
Got the spike.
there's a kill onto the Yori who had ult available.
Sova still has ult in the back pocket.
Oh, Electron down to 11 HP. Gage able to do a lot of damage right there. Maybe wallbang? No, Jackson able to get that kill. What could have probably gotten it? Oh, this dart
Gonna clear.
gonna lead to another kill. Gage is just using all the util, showing us why this is mythic. Brilliant play from them.
Froggy just gonna trigger the wall and run straight through it, but they're taking space on B main. On the defense. Right now,
Froggy.
they're just stuck.
Obscuring vision.
They're gonna walk
Keep
out
pushing out.
plant, but I don't think they're
Oh.
expecting this chamber.
Parkzilla hits their
Player
head.
standing. 30 seconds
As
left.
Nikoru gets the kill onto Parkzilla, so now just Froggy in a 1v4, make it a 1v3. And ribbit, Froggy able to get the kill. So now gonna be 12-7 as PN Orion not give it up. And I got a question for you is, as the chances are still low that Orion wins. They can still technically win, but if they do end up losing, how big is it that they were able to figure out how to win rounds against Blue Lotus going into map 3, like having the momentum this late in the game going into the next map?
I think it's definitely a confidence booster. A lot of what sticks in your head, you know, besides your like personal performance, maybe your KD, is that map score. And looking back, seeing, you know, the 13-5, 13-6, not always that comforting. But if you're able to bring it up to 9 rounds, 8 rounds, you're going to feel a little bit better coming into that next map.
Wasn't quite the 12-5 that we saw a while ago. 9-3. As we get going, and again, match point, both teams buying full except for Nikoru, who decided to, or is using the chamber ult.
Orion coming into this round with 4 ults. Only one without it is that Vise, but only 2 orbs away from it as well.
Everybody in this game except for Frog with double-digit kills. And finally, one player with double-digit assists, Derillium, with 10. As 1 minute to go, all 10 players left alive as Electron wins the fight onto Gage. Electron loses against Frog, though. Frog's able to get a great kill. And now Frog gonna push away. Sog, on the other hand, chasing down, headshot. Sog, 180. Gets the kill onto Derillium. And now the spike not gonna be able to get planted as the Astra uses the util. Now going for it again. Chig trying to kill Sog right here. 2v4. Frog coming out, spots one. Parkzilla able to get the kill. Coming around, Sog now. They're trying to play this together as the blind goes out as they get both of them. And now 12-8. It ain't over yet.
Sog has been so solid on this defensive half. Didn't find the first blood there, but finding it on a lot of these rounds and finding a huge 2K, setting up in A main on the plant as well. And I'm seeing out of this defense half, we're seeing a lot of pushes mid, but PN taking that space either in A or B main, you know, pushing up that long or pushing into main on the retake.
Now we wait.
And, you know, you don't normally expect people coming from your side of the map immediately on this retake. Really good play from them, able to find that space.
I will say Orion's won every single round where Nuclear Cats has not looked at an animal. So something going on there. Some colluding perhaps. As we see Nikoru close range. Bang! Headshot onto Jerillium. Runs out of there. The Vise util able to slow them down. Parkzilla down. Jerillium down. 3 players remain for them
as well. And look at Sog, like I said, pushing up on that flank and just watching mid now from the opposite side spawn.
Jackson trying to get the kill onto Electron. Electron having a quieter game than last time. 35, 36 kills last game. Only 16 in this one.
Wall lineup. Oh.
That is going to stop nobody. Except the birds. As Chig's able to get that kill.
Spike is down.
Electron doing a good job of, I don't know what I'm saying. Sock's able to get the kill onto Electron. He goes down as
30 seconds left.
spike plant from Froggy now is 40 seconds on the clock. They got 4 players. They got a kill.
Last player standing.
There's 1v4.
Their way. Knife out.
There you go. Walking around the corner with the knife out. Gets you killed most of the time. Is 4 round wins in a row, all off of defuses for PN Orion. And now it's 12-9.
And again, we saw a hit mid, an aggro hit mid early in the round, and again answered from the side of PN. I want to see a little bit more of a slow default play. Try to catch these pushes out from PN, and once you find that pick, try to find the exec after. Now, no teams calling a timeout yet on this side. It's just go, go, and go. All action right now. 3 stacked on the side of A right now on the defense for Orion.
See Killjoy and Omen. We have not seen either of those agents in both of these maps so far tonight. As 1 round still needed for Blue Lotus, and now it is just 3 needed for Orion to tie this up. So they have half that score since the last time we called it out. As we get a full buy from both teams right here. And we will see. Sog's done a great job of getting these picks early on.
No push outs from the defense.
Looks like Blue Lotus is making a lot of ground. Yeah.
Wall will trigger and they will back off. Pulse rotates over to B, very heavy on B side right now. Sova's sort of lurking in between both sites, but
look at the Vise's ground right here. I mean, can't push up more than that because the chamber. You can push into Art right there, but that's about it because the chamber util on the ground. But maybe gonna commit to B side. I mean, Parkzilla just trying to get info. They have no info where any of them are right now. And the positioning there for the chamber for Nikoru all the way in A main. So now Jerillium.
Dots in mid. Finds a
push up an Electron on a Jackson. No, whiffs for a 4th time tonight. On the deadlock ults. That's Frog, not able to shoot through the Astro ult. They're right next to each other as a spike gets planted onto B site. The Aura ult does get used. Will they time this together? Yes! What a beautiful play from Sog and Frog, the rhyming connection. As Sog gets another kill onto Chig, but Jerillium gets a big pick onto Gage, so now a 1v3.
2v3.
Sorry, 2v3. As Electron, out of the smoke, gets 1, stays alive. 1v2 now, Electron. Oh, it's clock ticking though. Gets the kill. Will it be enough time though? It's gonna be a close one, but it looks like we'll just barely have it down to a second. Yes, 0.68 gets the defuse. Orion down by just 2.
This is where you start sweating. if you're LG. You had such a huge lead, but now only down to 2 rounds, and this economy isn't looking great. Looks like they're going to be forcing up. So if this round doesn't go their way, they won't have a bye for the last round. I think it really is do or die here in this round, and if this round goes by, I think we're looking at an overtime.
Here we go. This game, everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people are maybe saying, all right, let's go to game 3. 12. Dude, it was 12-5, now 12-10. What an amazing comeback from PN Orion. As they do not give up, and that's the beauty of grand finals right here. As all the utils being used, the Frog's able to get the kill onto Parkzilla as they try to go make space and plant the spike. Drillium gonna go ahead and do it off the fade ult as Chig's able to take out Sog. So now down to a 4v4. Spike is planted, 40 seconds on the clock. The flank coming around here from Chig could be huge. Nobody watching over in this direction. No util gonna be up. Chig trying to make the play of the series so far.
Buys ult for the retake, all the guns taken away.
As here comes Chig, but spotted perfectly from Jackson. As now Electron coming around, does a lot of damage. Electron trying to get the kill. Everyone's out of bullets, but the Odin able to spray down too. As now Froggy's able to get one, and Froggy wins it with the Odin. 13-10. Blue Lotus win game 2.
Great fight from PN, but just unable to find the win. I think they did a great job, able to find 10 in that half, but map 2 gone, and now they're down 2-0. Their life on the line going into this next map.
Oh my goodness. That is a round win for Blue Lotus to end it from Froggy right there with the Odin. As Electron, 21 kills, led the way for Blue Lotus. Sog, 23 kills, kept the team alive, tried to get them back. Jackson as well, Nikoru on that second half, so strong. As what a game we just watched. And we are going to go ahead and take a little bit of a break going to game number 3 to series point. Will Blue Lotus be able to do it? We'll find out soon.
risk it all again. But I don't wanna be on my own. It always goes much better in my head, but the feelings end up wasted, so I'm sorry.
We're back in VDC Mythic Finals, Grand Finals. So far, this has been the LG Blue Lotus show. They are up 2-0 in this series as they look to take the Grand Final championship tonight in one more game. Orion, they started to come back. They got the momentum after the last game towards the end of it, but it wasn't enough to win. They need to win 3 in a row to take this. Will they be able to reverse sweep here? We may be in for a long one, or we may end it soon, or who knows, maybe we'll go 4-1. But we're going to find out on map 3 right here, which I believe is on Production Abyss. Thank you. But not a production, but thank you, Pelly. But we're here with Pelly in the booth here. Nuclear Cat's going to be on the production, been running the show, founding all those Tactibears last game, and Carson Pumice going to be on the observing for this game now. But Pelly, sorry, take us through the last game. Give me your thoughts there. What did Orion do right in the second half? What do they got to do to come out with a lead in the third game?
I think Sog really came online in that last half of Pearl. Found some really good push-outs on the defense, able to find some first bloods, but ultimately just wasn't enough. And that was their map pick, that Pearl. So down 2-0, and now they're going into a Light Garden map pick on the Abyss. Gonna see how practiced they are on it. Obviously didn't ban it, so have some level of comfortability on it coming into it. But we'll see what they decide to run getting into game shortly here.
And we are just doing the ready checks right now, seeing if these teams are ready. We didn't really talk about the last game, but who was your player of the game there?
My player of the game there? I mean, I know Electron didn't have the big pop-off moments, but I still think the util from that from the deadlock was still very well used from Electron. Definitely helped the team out. The nets, when they were landing, caused a lot of chaos as well.
As we get going in Agent Select, again, going to be on Abyss right here. And what kind of agents should we see from this Agent Select?
I don't think we'll see it, but I love Harbor on this map. I think Harbor on this map for attack is insane. I think there's so much you can do with it. I don't expect a team to break it out. You know, it's hovering Astra's right now. Astra already locked in for the attack side. But I would love to see a Harbor. Going back towards the ISO for Electron, Sog locking back in that Yoru as well.
Look at Electron, yeah, going back on the ISO right there. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So going back to that game 1 agent that we saw the 36 kill bomb from. Gonna see if they can do that again. Sog staying on the Yoru, Jackson staying, I mean, pretty much, it's the same exact team comp right here for Orion from last game. They're just going on their comfort picks. And pretty much the same exact team comp for LG. But a couple changes. They got Cypher this time around, and I think they didn't have a Silver last time, right?
No, they had Fade instead.
Yeah, Fade. So who do you have here out of Agent Select? Which team do you feel more comfortable with these picks?
I have to give it to the attack half right now. If Sog doesn't have a big game on this Yoru, if they get caught out, a lot of your power on this attack, you know, when they swap over to it, just gets immediately shut down. That's your flash gone. That's your entry gone. It's very shut down. So I think it's just easier to execute here on the side of LG.
Again, LG need 1 to win this grand final. Orion needs 3 now to complete the reverse sweep. So far, it's been the LG show. I mean, they won game 1 by a bigger margin, but game 2, coming down to be pretty close. We'll see if Orion finally has figured things out in this third game and can pull off a win on Abyss. Game 3 starts right now. VDC Grand Finals for Mythic. As we see Chig just playing mid right here. Nikoru gonna spot them, but Chig gets the immediate headshot right there. As Frog looks for a kill, but Parkzilla able to get it. So already LG starting off strong in this game. As Electron spots one, not able to get that kill. Sog able to get two. But Frog able to trade it on out. Now Jackson in a 1v3. And there's Chig able to get the kill, and they will get the spike plant down. So great for the econ there for LG. As we go to round 2.
First round down, spike down as well. You said it, a little bit of extra money in their pockets. I like the flood attempt out from heaven with the flash and the dart combo, but just too many bodies watching that same angle. Able to take down 2 with them, but don't get the round from it. And now we see 5 stacked up on A for the side of LG on their buy. Normally don't see a stack on the buy after the pistol round win, but LG switching it up a little bit.
Is 0-1. LG winning round 1. Gonna go ahead and buy. Pretty good. Sog buying a Sheriff after getting 2 kills that round. Everyone else on the classics.
Instantly inside as well.
Frog goes down immediately. Jarili, I'm able to get the kill. Sog goes down. Parkzilla with another one. Electron with one. Oh my goodness, they are running through them right now in this second round. As Nikoru and Jackson, the last hope. Now just Jackson in a 1v5. Will we see a flawless? No, Jackson, great headshot onto Parkzilla. Jackson not able to get the jump shot. Jarilium gets it. 2-0 here. It is Blue Lotus in the lead.
ISO just jump peeking it with the shield, and pretty confident ISO wins that most of the time. Able to do it there. Bringing into this round Vandal, Bulldog.
Play some stars in this reality.
Pretty good guns coming in here for their bonus. Of course, we see PN full buying up. Few light armors, a couple of them bought util last round. Can't bring it over into this one.
Now we wait.
So Pella, you said that you've been in a grand finals before, but you got blown out. What's going through Orion's mind right now, down 2-0?
When we went down 2-0, I think the third map was going into bind. We had to shake something up. We just weren't playing well, and we switched up our agents a little bit. I was, as I said, I'm a Sentinel main. I got put on Duelist.
Spike planted.
Popped some kills, but I think here, comp doesn't change as plant goes down. Kill found. I think you're just looking for a bit of a playstyle change here from PN.
As they keep the same comp from last game, Chig's able to get a kill right there, but then goes down. 3 kills for Chig. Top frag is... We're now dead this round. Parkzilla immediate headshot onto Sog.
Remaining.
As Parkzilla gets another one. Parkzilla looking for their third of the round. Swaps guns. As Frog's last one left. Jarilium gonna be coming on that flank there. Parkzilla spots. Drops. Frog gets it. Not gonna be enough time here for Frog. Might just save this Phantom, but will it be savable? No. Jarilium able to get the kill. 3-0 quick lead here for Blue Lotus.
Phantom stolen as well off the body.
Easy on them, they will never
An early 3-0 lead for Light Garden. Great bonus round from them, and now PN broke on this round. Doesn't seem like they're going to break out the gamble stack just yet. Still just trying to default 1 in mid, 2 on B, 2 on A. Try to get the most coverage as they can, but we're seeing here a lot of defaulting from A. From Light Garden, and they're looking like they're doing it again, just putting the Cypher in mid with his cam, see what info they can get, and slowly walk up that A site.
Electron bottom fragging for the first time tonight, although it's only round 3. 2 kills for them and 2 deaths. So far, 2 players have yet to die, Jarilium and Froggy. Jarilium 3-0, Froggy 2-0. As Frog back sight, Electron pushing up. Parkzilla able to get a kill. Parkzilla is just hot right now, just getting all these first bloods. As Electron gets Nikoru. Electron, another one. Parkzilla gonna defend that gun, and there's the kill.
Jumps over.
Oh, Sog, great. I mean, that was just macro game right there. Froggy gets the final kill, and it's a 4-0. Quick start for LG Blue Lotus as they go up by 4.
We saw this last map as well. Taking a lot of early rounds, LG is. And as PN right now, gonna start sweating. You know, getting a little bit nervous now. Lost 4 rounds in a row. Hopefully can find the pivot in this round. Setting up a little bit more of a heavy stack on that A side with the chamber off in Nikoru's hands.
It just feels like that Orion struggles when they can't control the pace. Like when they control the pace, they do great. But when Blue Lotus has it, it's more of a struggle for them. And playing on defense, I mean, really the pace is controlled by the attacking team.
You and me.
ISO ult coming out.
There's the ISO ults. As Electron wins the fight on to Jackson, Parkzilla able to get a kill as well.
3 go down, and so does the plant.
Corey up close with an op. Oh,
Out.
it's a big loss right there. Invested a lot of money into that op and goes down.
Not going to pick up the op either. No more op for either side. That money just completely wasted. Now down 5. Again, Orion choosing defense on this first half. Not going their way so far. Hoping to pivot it out. You know, not expected to win this round on the save. But we have seen Thrifties come out from each side. You know, they're not completely out of the round. But looking at this one, looking down the barrel of 06, hoping to find a pivot after that.
As it's 5-0 right now, and quick 5 rounds here for Blue Lotus as they are just relentless right now on this pace.
But they're fast,
Especially because Parkzilla staying alive, but finally they get a first blood. Jackson able to get the kill with the Sheriff. This light buy save round here for Orion.
Spike planted.
As a 5v4, but you said the guns aren't in their favor, but Chamber on this flank, buying so much space.
Oh, timed it perfectly. Here comes Chig. It goes down. He's looking the wrong way. But now look, Electron's here as well. He sent 2 flank. Saw gets the kill on the Froggy. Flank coming around from Electron. And a 1v5. They go for their fuse. An Electron drops down. The light buy round. You only see that in Mythic, I feel, winning these rounds. As it's 1-5.
Thrifty coming out, and that's huge for them too. Economy not damaged that much from LG. A lot of them were on max. They'll straight buy into this round again. But now, 2 ults down for each team. We see a Vise and a Yoru ult for the side of Orion. We got a Jet, Cypher, and Astra ult coming out for LG. See how they can be able to use it on this attack round. Going back towards this A site seems to be their more favored site on this attack half right now. See some pings coming out. We're looking at maybe another fast exec of this as they've been doing all game.
Koru up. Dang, able to hit the kill on the Froggy. Koru able to hit the ISO there, but ISO having the shield up. Koru looking for more, but Spike is pretty far away. It's not on site as Frog tries to hold the flank, able to kill Electron right away. As Chig gets a pick in mid. That's Sog able to get one traded out by Cerulean. How can go to B? Nobody over here. Everyone's over on A side. Will they start the rotate soon? So we haven't seen many clutches in this series so far when players are in these 1v3, 1v4 situations. I'm going to go ahead and plant the spike. You know, have I just cursed it? As Trillium has only died 1 time so far in 6 rounds.
Where do you play now after this post plant, though? You know 3 people are coming for you, but you have no info where any of them are. Chamber once again walking up that flank.
Oh, look at this. They're going all 3 different angles, going to play off each other. That clock is ticking. Spots 1 gun. Here's 1 above, gets the kill, gets another kill. Drillium gets 2 right there, and trying to get the wall bang, does the damage. Bang, shock dart, Drillium, the 1v3 clutch.
Amazing. Oh, well, Spike gets him in the end, but I don't think you're mad about that.
feel like I just called that. I cursed it by saying I haven't seen many of these.
Oh, you saw one extra one there. Amazing round by Drillium, finding that last shock dart kill. Got the spray through the wall off of the dart info as well. And again, they played that with no info on where anyone was, but
Need to move my wall.
individually peaked and individually won every single gunfight given.
And that's got to be a moral victory right there for LG, who just gave up their first round. Now winning one. That grabs the momentum back. Parkzilla pushing up. As it's now a weird buy. Kind of half the team bought and half didn't here for Orion. Electron goes down. Jackson able to get the kill. And not even get hit once, but Parkzilla on the chase. Gets a Vandal off of it.
LG's taking the site. One still up in heaven, but the guns aren't good. They have a Bucky on the retake from their Yoru.
Truly another clutch kill right there. 8-1 in this game. Parkzilla now coming around the corner. Gets that kill. Just down to one remaining with the chamber. Oh, but Parkzilla 3K 11-6 in this game. It's 1-7. And again, Drillium 8-1 in this game. Has only died once in 8 rounds.
Drillium having a great map, but of course Parkzilla is as well. 11-6, finding so many entry kills. So much value on this jet. PN now down 7-1 in rounds. Buying up for this one, and I think this is a must-win round for PN. If this one slips away from you, you're down 8. At most, you get 4 on the defensive side, and we've seen defense are these teams' favorite sides to play on.
My one counter to I know I said it earlier in game 1, but for thinking about it, my one counter to must-win rounds. We actually have the ice ult going down. Get back to that in a second. Electron going to be going against Gage. Gage without a kill yet so far. Finally gets one. Takes out Electron there. Big kill for Gage. As now Parkzilla able to take out Nikoru. Now a 4v4.
Very early Yoru ult. Or not Yoru, sorry, yeah. Sova.
Sova, yeah. It's Froggy able to get the kill before losing the gun. Now Gage coming out, looking to double their kill count in just one round. But Chig able to get the kill. Now Sog coming around the corner. Last one remains. Drops. Chig able to get it 8-1. And I was saying, just back to my point of the must-win round. Yes, but I feel like just grand finals, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. I mean, the one round that PN has is off of a thrifty. They're back on a low buy again. You know, could make lightning strike twice, get another thrifty round, help them pivot in this game a little bit. Froggy still with the ult here on the Astra, gonna have a Sova ult up as well on the side of PN.
All right, 8-1, 3 rounds left in this half for PN Orion to turn things around and make it as close as possible when swapping sides. Sog going to be in the corner, does not get spotted. Sog with 1. And almost able to get 2 right there. Getting whiffed a lot there, but Nikoru able to take out Chig. So now the spike plant going to go down. Chig saying NS. As Frog able to take out Froggy. Ribbit is now down to 2 players remaining here for Blue Lotus, but both players full health. With Vandal, not full health, sorry, but with Vandals. Meanwhile, Sheriffs for 2 of the players out of PN Orion. The Chamber does have a Vandal. Parkzilla playing down below, gets 1, gets both. 4K for Parkzilla on the round. Drillium gets the other. Wow, 9-1.
That flash from the Vise, giving them a little bit of false info, didn't hit anyone, and then they don't expect the jet on that angle. Push out into it, don't check it because they think Flash cleared it. Parkzilla lines them up and shoots them down. 9-1 now in the rounds.
16 kills for Parkzilla in this game. Drillium, again, is bringing up one more time. 10 rounds in the game. Drillium has died once. I don't think I've ever seen something quite like that before. As Nikoru takes out Parkzilla. Big first blood right there for Orion that they desperately needed.
Starting to ring to this fast exact, and they're absorbing the pressure this round. Find 3.
Down A.
Only 2 left now.
Last player standing.
Now 1. Orion finally may have done it just by taking out Parkzilla right there. Drillium dies for the second time. Chig solo in a 1v5. And a flawless victory right there for Orion. They finally win their second. Can they make it 9-3 going to the half? We'll find out in this last one of this side.
Seen a lot of fast execs from the side of LG. They try to go with it again, but the chamber aggressively just pushes out of that A main, holds the angle, takes one and TP's back, and that's why that chamber is so strong. You can just play such weird angles and just TP out if you're ever in trouble. Gets them the round, and 9-2 coming into this last round on this half.
Here we go, big round right here. As Koru comes around, drops, Froggy's able to get the kill. Nobody on A site besides the chamber. They triple stacked B. So now they're going to easily come plant this spike. As Frog gets the kill onto Chig. They're doing a great job of shutting Chig down this game, who popped off last one.
They think it is clear.
Parkzilla, I mean, look how aggressively positioned these guys are. I mean, the ISO also coming up. Electron on the long flank.
Blocking sight.
Zilla able to smoke off the dart. Ceruleum down below. Here we go. Electron goes down. Great shot right there from Jackson. Parkzilla's able to take out Sog. Parkzilla going to be playing behind as Frog's going to pick up a kill. There's another kill right there. As Frog, last one left, but getting flanked on both sides. Parkzilla gets it with the knives. 10-2 now, as Blue Lotus need 3 to win it all.
They are running away with it. Sort of looks like a repeat of the Pearl right now. But of course, on that Pearl, we did see PN come back. You know, started out 12-5, made it from 12-10, but even bigger deficit here. Has to take 10 rounds. LG only need to take 3.
And just to point out how great of a job Parkzilla is doing, Parkzilla with 19 kills in this game. The next best player, Ceruleum, with 9. Over double the next best player's kill count. And assist-wise, low amount again out of Orion. That's kind of been the storyline of these last 3 maps. 7 assists total. There's Froggy alone on LG Blue Lotus with 7 assists. But I mean, it's hard to get assists when you can't get kills because Parkzilla is just a menace right now on the map. We'll see if Orion can turn things around right here. And what do they got to do?
Both teams came out with the gamble stack. Both teams don't find each other. Gonna have 3 people on the flank, and I think they just need to play more as a unit right now. We're seeing it right now. 3 people pushing out with each other, 2 on the flank.
There we go, the gun battle's going, but Gage able to take out Parkzilla right there. Big kill is Electron, able to shoot the foot of Jackson. And now going to be down to a 4v3. Defuse gets started. Ceruleum so close to sticking, but Sog coming from behind. Sog gets the kill, and there you go. He and Orion make it a 3-10 game.
Orion, gamble stacked. Didn't find anyone and pushed in together as 5 onto the site, able to get the plant down. And much better team coordination there on that round. I think they need more of that. I'd like to see these assist totals go up, as you were pointing out, pretty low right now. Highest assist on their side is 3 on that Sova. I think they're taking a lot of individual battles, and with how hot LG is aiming right now, I don't think you want to keep taking them.
Is Frog into double-digit kills right now, up to 10. Parkzilla 1 away from a 20 bomb in just 14 rounds. As the 5 stack over on B site versus just Ceruleum over on B. Just a classic in hand goes down. It's a save round here for LG Blue Lotus. As the spike gonna make its way up. And going for the plants.
Given sight pretty easily again on this attack. No contest on this plant.
Sog and Gage both able to get kills. So far looking at a potential flawless victory right here. Is Chig going to be pushing up. Froggy going to be going and taking heaven. Nikoru going to be back below sights as Nikoru peeks around, able to get the kill. Now just down to Froggy with a Bucky, trying to maybe save a flawless. See if anyone greeds here on Orion. The chamber looks like Nikoru going to be the one to do it. But gets the kill. 3K for Nikoru, as it is a flawless victory, and it is 4-10.
Definitely a confidence booster for PN with that flawless round. Now coming in 10-4. Won their last 2 rounds, of course. Got the pistol, got the bonus. This is a big round here, though. I know I said big round before, but I think this is another one for the side of PN. If they're able to take this round, LG becomes very broke. Now, a little bit of just standard spread out here for LG. But again, all 5 playing together on this attack for PN.
Now it is Blue Lotus who's able to buy on this round. They even have an Odin available. They correctly predict what site was being chosen here for attack, and here we go. The Odin's ready, sprays down 2. Electron able to get the kills, and now Drillium able to get one as well. Drillium gets 2 actually. It's now just down to Jackson already. Jackson in a 1v4 and make it a 0v4 as Parkzilla gets the headshot. Massive round win there for LG Blue Lotus as it's 4-11.
Yep, LG reading in to the pack mentality that PN's playing with right now. Buys up the Odin to counter it, and it does a great job, Electron, spraying them down on the entry here. 11-4. Looking at this Cypher setup, switching it over to the B side of this round. Was B last time and left him as the hard anchor.
That goes
But now, a little bit more pressure towards B. Have 3 over here, trying to guess which side PN is pushing out of, but now switching it up a little bit. PN just playing default.
2 more rounds needed here for LG Blue Lotus to be your Mythic Grand Finals winners. Orion, got a ways to go. They need 9 in order to win it. Assad, big pick onto Parkzilla right there. Top frag goes down. Killed by the top frag for Orion. 11 kills there for Sog. As Gage starting to up the assists up to 5 now. Looks like they're thinking of going B2 players, going to be defending it here for LG Blue Lotus. We'll see if they decide on picking this site. Electron still here with an Odin. Gets scanned. Gage able to get the kill. Now Chick going to be playing. Seeing who they can pick off. The blind gets dodged. Chig gets the kill on the Sog, but Frog kills Chig. So now down to a 1v4. It's Froggy spotted, and there's another team ace. Nikoru is able to get the kill. 5-11.
We're seeing PN, just like last map, starting to claw their way back on this half. You know, down a considerable amount coming in, but that's not worrying them right now. Just taking it 1 round at a time, finding the wins where they can. Bringing it up to 5 total wins for them.
Just about 2.5 hours of game time. At what point does fatigue start to set in? Do you think it's too early for that, or do you think these players are still ready to go with grand finals and all?
I think it starts to set in right now. You've been playing a lot of Valorant, and high-stress Valorant at that.
Spike down.
There's Electron and Chick, both able to get kills. Frog goes down. Froggy ends up getting that one. The aggressiveness here from Blue Lotus.
Standing.
As Froggy gets another. Blue Lotus have been winning these gunfights, and so they decided we're just going to bring the fight to you this time. Froggy does spot out Sog, who gets 1. Here we go, Electron versus Sog. The ISO ult gets used. Grand Finals, Electron wins it. And now it's LG Blue Lotus who need 1 more to win it all.
Match point.
I mean, LG completely changed up their plan for that round. They didn't push out a single round on defense so far and said, this is the round, we're going to do it. Not expected at all from the side of Orion, and that gives them round number 12. Just need to find 1 more, and it looks like they're setting up for it again. This time pushing out of the A side, have the ISO and the Jet already ready to push up.
Parkzilla gets the 20 bomb, and we are potentially in the last round right here. This is kind of during the game last time where Orion's starting to come back, so we can see if they can do that this time. 5-12. It's not over until you see match 1 on the screen. Sog exits the ult, gets the close range kill on a Chig. Look at the rotate here. They are so far away. LG Blue Lotus as they make their way over.
And they tried to gamble stack the A, was going to push out off of any util used, but now have to play a 5v4 retake. Most people playing off-site, though. Sova left alone on the site to try to hold it down. Gonna use the dart to try to buy some info.
Froggy gets shot by Saw at close ranges. Froggy's able to take out Jackson there. Electron gets Nikoru. 3v3 now. They've quickly evened this out as Gage gets a kill, but it's traded out there. The Astra ult gets used as they hunt.
Last player
Electron
standing.
gets that kill.
One enemy
But
remaining.
Frog with the big one because Froggy is nowhere nearby.
Clutch.
As there's another round win for Orion. They make it a 6-round game, 6-12.
It's a round win, but it's costly, all 5 players from Orion going down. And the question is, what are they bringing into this round now that their economy is a bit in the gutter,
I should play some
looking to
Astral
get the
Stars
best
with
guns
this
they
reality.
can. We do have Chamber ult, so won't need to buy up. They will have the Tour de Force, have the Op out in their hands. We'll also have the Astra and the Sova ult. On the opposite side for LG, we have Sova ult as well, and also that Cypher
want to
ult just
play?
to buy
Let's
some
play.
info. Parkzilla one away from the Jet Knives as well.
We will see if this will be the end or if we continue this. Sog, Frog, and Nikoru doing a great job of keeping their team in this. Sog with 14 kills in this game. Gonna run into Parkzilla right here though with Jackson. Stays alive. Able to slow things down a little bit. This is the slowest we've seen out of Orion so far. As that is able to hit Froggy down to just 10 HP with the Chamber ult through the wall. No heals on the team. Still nothing. 55 seconds to go.
55 seconds, but they don't have control of this map, and 4 stacked on the B side right now for Light Garden.
They really, I mean, at what point they got to commit? 30 is Nikoru. Great shot on a chick, so now they probably will commit to B side. They're working on getting A with the yours. Spike is still over on B. They got to make their choice now. They're going to be making it on the B side. Here we go. Will B and Orion be able to stay in this game? Or will LG Blue Lotus become Grand Finals champions? As Saga and Electron both able to get kills. Jackson able to get one as well. Parkzilla pulls out the gun, able to get that one on a Jackson. So not going to be down to a 3v2, but both players going to be low. As Saga gets the kill. Now down to Froggy. And a 1v2 might just save right here.
I mean,
Down
they
to
have Sova ult for the post plant.
And down to 4
Froggy on
HP.
4 health.
I think you just save here, no? Nope.
Nope.
Just gonna do that as Gage gets the kill and not over yet. 7-12.
PN once again keeping themselves alive. I mean, they had it on Pearl. They were able to chain rounds together. When they get hot, they've been getting hot. They keep hot. But, you know, is it too little too late for their side right now? Still need 5 rounds.
And that's the thing. I mean, you could go flawless for 4 rounds in a row, but it doesn't matter as long as you just give up 1. But it looks like kind of a save round. Electron did decide to go with the Odin here, as the rest of the team gonna save.
Just solo walking up.
Sog looks in the right spot, able to get the kill. Parkzilla goes down. Now they're looking at B site. They shoot each other there with the darts. So here they go. I mean, the Odin's still in hand from Electron. Electron all the way over on A site with a minute to go. Frog looks to gain ground. They do have Sova ult available. Beryllium has it. Looks like they're gonna go A. Electron is here though. Does have the Odin. If Electron can get these 2 kills, that could win Grand Finals for them. Electron waits.
Do they try to clear it?
Electron's just not looking in the right spot though. Spots the gun. No, Jackson able to get the big kill there. So now the rotate gonna get started. 2 players gonna head on over as the Sova gonna push up. Guys, we have a great game going on right in front of us here. As the spike gonna go ahead and get planted from Gage. 3 players versus 5. As Frog gets Beryllium. So now 2 players remain. It is a Bucky and a Sheriff that they both have. The Astra with the Bucky.
Flashing. Thorns are alive.
Kind of
Jackson playing off Sog right here. Sog spots Chig, gets the kill. And there's a flawless victory. Sog with the 3K. Almost one away from a 20 bomb as it's 8-12.
All right, again, Light Garden. Maybe starting to get a little bit nervous here. A bunch of rounds chained on you, of course. Still comfortable. Still have 4 rounds to play with. It's not... They're not in the do or die situation PN is right now, especially because one more round wins them the finals.
Here.
Fully eliminates PN. I mean, PN is playing with their life every single round right now.
Decoy.
PN just getting those early picks so far, so LG gonna see if they can turn this around. Probably why they decided to start going operator to see if they can get an early pick. As looks like Spike gonna be dropped back. Astra gonna go ahead and grab it and head towards A side. As it looks like Sog trying to make up ground over there. Parkzilla just looking to get a pick anywhere. Jackson
Slow round from PN here. Just walking
extremely slow. A minute to go, and they're able to spot Froggy out. So holding down mid, not letting Froggy get that ground. The op continues to watch this. 54 seconds left in this grand finals match. Will LG Blue Lotus win it all, or will we see a 9-12 where Blue Lotus will have to save again? 40 seconds now on the clock.
They're stacking the wrong side. They have 3 over towards A right now. The op is anchoring down with the Cypher, but is it enough to stop this push? 30 seconds left. They're in a time crunch.
30 seconds, the op misses. Big miss right there. The Sobol gonna go on the hunt now for them. Jig able to dodge one. The Sog spots him out. Sog exits, gets taken low.
Spike planted.
As the Sobol misses Frog right there. Completely doesn't hit anybody. Now the Ice Soul gonna get used. As Parkzilla gets a kill on a Gage. Electron wins the fight. Drillium gets the kill. Now down to a 5v2. Can they clutch this up? Can they win this? Orion. Jackson gets 2. Nikoru gets 1. Now down to a 2v2. A 1v2. The season on the line. All in Jackson's hands. Clock ticking. Clock still ticking. But Parkzilla gets the kill. Electron will get the defuse. Parkzilla celebrates. And it is LG Blue Lotus who are going to win it all. And they are your grand finals winners for Mythic.
Defenders win.
LG with the clean 3-0 over PN. Celebration for the side of LG. They have to feel good. Winning the highest tier in VDC. Of course, our champions being shown here now. Chig, Parkzilla, Electron, Froggy, and Drillium.
They are your Mythic champions. Electron, 18 kills. Parkzilla, 23 kills. Froggy, 13. Chig, 11. And Drillium, 12. They're your grand finals winners. They take it 3-0. They sweep them, put them under the rug, and they are your champions. Now, production, I have a quick question. Are we doing interviews? No interviews. All right, well, I mean, what do you... Pelly... We might be doing them, but Pelly, what do you got to say about this game right here, this series? What went right here for Blue Lotus?
I mean, it seems like they just had control most of the time. A lot of the rounds, they decided the pace, and they took and ran with that. I mean, just beautiful play from LG in the clean sweep.
And who's your MVP of the series? Who's your grand finals MVP?
Who is my grand finals MVP?
I can tell you my pick.
Who do you think?
How about you pick and I pick and we say it at the same time? We'll see if we both pick the same person. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Give me the countdown.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Parkzilla.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. That's who I pick. I mean, top fragged in 2 of those games, I believe. Or what's it? 2 games that did they top frag on Lotus? Maybe not. Maybe they did. But they got a lot of kills in all 3 games. It just popped up. I mean, those first bloods. I mean, Electron, game 1 was an absolute menace. I mean, you could probably put it 1 and 2, both those players, MVP caliber of this game. But wow, what a performance we saw from those individuals on LG Blue Lotus as they get their grand finals wins. And actually, we have some awards, by the way, for Mythic that I'm going to read off. So I think this is for the entire season. This isn't just for this series. So whole season. So Mythic, these are your community voted awards. So your Rookie of the Year, now a grand finals winner, LG Chig. You're a Rookie of the Year, a Rookie of the Tier, sorry, not year, but MIP, which I believe is Most Improved Player. That is also a grand finals winner. Now LG Parkzilla and PN Gage Lego and PN Chris. So your Most Improved Players. MUP, which actually, what does that stand for?
That is most underrated.
Most underrated player from PN. You have PN Frog and PA Stampy, your underrated players. And your MVP overall from the season. From the numbers, through 14 matches of the regular season and 2 rounds of playoffs, we've gotten to see the best of what VDC has to offer via our esteemed Mythic players. Some players and teams elevated above expectations, but some fell short. Yet this is no time for punching down, so how about a celebration to some key players? Prior to announcing our pick, here's a rundown of how MVPs are decided. Every numbers committee member is given a chance to vote in a preliminary poll of their top 5 players in order. Points are awarded to the players based on these votes, and anyone over a threshold advances to the MVP discussion, where numbers committee divides into the recusals and deciders, with any member who has a conflict of interest being forced to recuse themselves from the discussion. So without further ado, here are the MVP honorable mentions and the runner-up. Honorable mentions: PN Chris and L7LU Ariel. As runner-up, LG. Sorry, that's my roommate. He was hyped about the Chris and Ariel wins. Now your runner-ups: LG rating, first in RR versus winning teams. Sorry, I'm going to say the runner-up one more time. It's LG Electron. First in refined rating, first in RR versus winning teams, first in ATK rating, first in KST percentage, second in KDR with a 1.41, and second in WKADR with a 1.59. Now, ultimately, this was a 2-horse race. While we felt Electron had a truly elite season, as we saw from tonight especially, we also felt that there wasn't much of an argument to made against who our MVP was. So, your Season 7 Mythic MVP is PN Sog. PN Sog, your MVP on the season. And this was chosen, I mean, we saw, first of all, Sog's incredible performance from the night. I mean, all 3 games kept this team alive, kept it close, never gave up. I mean, and that's what makes players valuable. Even when the team's down a lot, brought them back into it, kept playing strong and all of that. But Sog, second in refined rating with a 1.08, second in RR versus winning teams, same one, 1.08. First in WKDR with a 1.62, first in traded deaths, 121, first in kills, 559, second in clutches per round, which is a 0.032, first in kill contributions with 836, first in TDDR with a 31%, and second in ODR with a 59%. And just in case you're asking why Sog, VDC says, in a vacuum, some of Electron's statistics appear far better, but nuance is needed. Sog was far more consistent for their team, had a much stronger correlation between being the reason why their team won games, was far more efficient in their deaths, doubled Electron in the clutch, and performed much better among relevant statistics for Flex Duelist, the role in which both players slotted in. On Electron's side, the biggest knock was that he missed plenty of important games, where Sog appeared for every single PN game this season, and that certainly could have helped skew his rating against winning teams, especially by not playing against Sog in the first matchup of PN versus LG. We believe that this is a photo finish. Sog was the player to push their team over the line first, and the record paired with statistics to show that shows this. So congratulations to all of those winners on Season 7 of Mythic. Thank you so much for playing this season. great having you guys. It's great for me to be here. And again, congratulations to your grand finals winners, LG Blue Lotus. And Pelly, anything you've got to say to these teams or anyone watching tonight?
Just congrats again to LG Blue Lotus and all the winners of the awards. Hopefully, see you again next season to run it back.
Yeah, thank you to Nicola Katz who ran production, and thank you for and observing for the first 2 games, and thank you Carson Pumas for observing that last game right there on Abyss. This has been VDC. My name's M to the Michael, again here with Pelly in the booth. This was Mythic Grand Finals. LG Blue Lotus take all 3 games 3-0. And hope you guys all have a great rest of your Saturday nights. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you for the remainder of games and for next season. So thank you. Have a great night.
Breaking down when you said you got me. I'm used to being let down, but I'm hoping if I'm falling too fast, then you'll catch me. You'll catch me. So I'm sorry that you might have to see I'm not flawless. I promise that I'm facing my problems. If I'm falling too fast, will you catch me? Will you catch me before I crash? I'm so afraid that you'll run out of patience. Trust me, I know how it feels to be hopelessly waiting. Sometimes I don't know if I can even change, but I'm still trying. So I'm sorry that you might have to see I'm not flawless. I promise that I'm facing my problems. If I'm falling too fast, will you catch me? Will you catch me before I crash?
Got a monster inside of me, you better watch out. If your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me, and he gets cause real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score, never getting bored. Loves the blood and gold, always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force of party. And if you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped, you'll be chewed up and discarded.
And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative